All right, what's up, guys? How's it going? Just trying to see if we can get a few things working here. As usual, working off of some hotel Wi-Fi, so we'll see if this actually works today. I mean, it's good enough to play on. We'll see if it's good enough to live stream on. So, Lex, what's going on? Moose, how's it going? See if we can kind of get some things happening. Gonna just be grinding, of course. Going for Anubis, working our way progressively to get there. Gonna just see if I can put in as much time as possible today, and just kind of take it. Let's open up some chips. Take it a soul at a time and see what we can get, and see how we can kind of keep things going. So that's pretty much that. We're gonna do an event overview as usual. Let's go ahead and kind of kick some stuff off. What's up, peeps? How's it going? I got the game. I'm going to go ahead and just pull up the event screen and just work our way through it. And going to do a little breakdown. That's one thing I don't have. All right, this hotel's got to have... It's all the way over there. All right, I'm going to go get some pen and paper real quick. Yeah, let's get some pen and paper. There we go. That'll do it. Be able to track, kind of break down some of these milestones and all that good stuff. See what we can kind of value this event at. I haven't really done that yet. I just had a chance to throw in some souls already, as you can see. But I want to give this event, there's a few things I definitely want to talk about in there, and really highlight a few things that I think are pretty decent in this event, things that I kind of like that they've included. So we'll go there in a minute. I just want to actually see if I can fix a little something in here, but no, it's okay. So on that note, let's go through it. Let's talk about this stuff. Wrecking Nomad, hey, what's going on? Extinction, what's going on, dude? How's it going? Let me go ahead and I'm going to drop some links for this really quick. I forgot to do that. I try to just like cram in a sandwich really quick before I got started. Let's go ahead and copy this. Copy. That's good enough for now. There we go. So let's take a look. Right, we've got a little over 4 days left to go. Too many new relics, running out of space. Lexu, yes, that is always going to be a problem with events, hands down. Kind of that at the point in time that almost is what it is. It's not convenient. It's not nice. It's not pleasant. It's an ongoing issue. It's something that we absolutely, of course, have to stay adamant about. But for all sake, I guess it kind of is what it is right now. I guess it's something we kind of just have to own up to, which really sucks. Nomad, where am I at? I am on the Beta Soul team. We're sitting in rank number 1, which as of right now pulls us. I won't be pulling up our team leaderboard or anything like that, but it puts us there at a level 40 Anubis, which I'm pretty excited about. I can show, of course, the leaderboard like anyone can see, but rank 1. We've got 500,000 so far, and I'm hoping to definitely put in a good chunk today for myself. Now, let's take a look at the rewards. A few things just kind of want to go over, right? We've got these void tokens. Right, we've got one of those guys here. We've got portal stones. I haven't done any of this math at all yet, so we got 50 of those. We've got that bonus token, which is kind of just BS, but there's one of those. We also have a relic token. Useless, one of those. We've got 250 gems. So we got those. We have another void token, one of those guys there, which I know there was a big issue. Let's go ahead and address that too. I have no idea what really happened there. I haven't been able to keep up on whether or not there was a fix, but there were void tokens, and they accidentally got confused for, I think, shattered tokens in the last event, and some people used them or whatnot. I think it's one of those things that, probably the best message from what I've heard, people had events, certain rewards not showing up, kind of a little bit of some sloppy errors, let's just be honest, but I would totally say like hammer it out with customer support, and get on that. Let's go ahead and list out some relics. We've got 2s, 3s, and 4s. So we've got 2-star, we've got Titans, 2, 3, and a 4. And let's see what we get here. Let's go ahead and list out what the hell they call the DGs. All right, so we got a 2-star Bone Sword, which kind of doesn't make sense to have even made for the fact that we all got a 3-star Bone Sword. So why would we keep the 2-star? In the world, no matter. Oh, I'm in LA right now, so I'm on West Coast time. This is my last night here. Figure get a stream in for a little bit. Head back home tomorrow. But yeah, I'm out here in LA. Sorry, I thought you meant event wise. So let's see, gems, 250. Another 250 gems, right? Yeah, not counting that twice. So we got, I forgot how many divine gems were here. I think it was something like 50, wasn't it? We got another 250 gems. We've got the 3-star Ragged Pauldrons. We got 2-star level 15 Laco, value of like an epic token. We've got another Void token here, so that's 3 Void tokens by the 2,000 mark, and a level 15 2-star Titan. Good for food, but what else? Whatever. We got 100 Portal Stones here, which are pretty nice. I'm sitting on, I think, a couple hundred from all the previous events that have gone on, so I'm excited about using as many of those as I can to help me keep the costs down. So that's something I'm actually pretty excited. The way that Portal Stones have been available recently, it's definitely going to help me keep costs down. 750 gems here. Tag, hey, what's going on? We've got a level 15 3-star Luna, which is, nothing fancy. But again, good food. We've got the 3-star Dragon Helm. We've got another Void token that puts us up to 4 of those. We've got a 3-star Shadow Bow. We'll look at some of these relics in a little bit. I'm going to mostly look at the 4 stars. I got the 3-star Runic Tattoo. And this is something I'm personally a little excited about. I shouldn't say the word excited, but I'm happy to see them kind of take this route. Is this 3-star Akosa. This is a Void Titan, which also comes in at level 15. I personally think this is a good move by the devs, and I give them brownie points for this one here. A lot of people that are new, new to the game, coming in now, people that might not be prepared to finish this event, at least they will get their hands on a Titan that has some levels on it that they could play out. Now, it is another champion, so whether or not you choose to use this for food, if you get Anubis, chances are you may not need to keep this one. I don't know if it's part of a collection yet, since I haven't earned it, but I'm hoping to at least get this far today at the minimum and get Akosa. But being that Void token, Void Titan, the new players who might not go all out, if they could at least get to 6,000 souls, which I don't think is that unreasonable, they will at least get their hands on a Void Titan that they could start building or build off of. Again, level 15, not a bad starting point. And I'm glad to see that introducing a new element. I think this is a smart move by them to help people out with using Void on the battlefield. Get Anubis or not, you can at least get a Kosa so you have an opportunity to play with Void. I don't know, all the skills and everything like that. I haven't seen any images or anything of I think this looks like it would be a her, but I don't know. The one thing that I'm kind of interested in is there's a lot of information going around here, and here's where I get confused. We have this damage icon for, that little swirling sun. Is that, it's void damage, but how come we're not using the same icon that we find on the void tokens? Like, it's too many symbols. This is one thing we got going on. Bo, what's going on? Too many symbols at this point in time that I've realized are starting to kind of overlap between the standard void, right? The little flux capacitor symbol, the swirling sun void damage. Then we've also got two different skeletons. We've got the horde skeletons, which is the 3 skulls, and then we've got the single summon dead, which is the single skull. I think we're going to need to see some changes. I would prefer it sooner rather than later, to be quite honest. Too many symbols, it's too much. And then not only are we talking about void, but all this, we have this other one, the nexus energy. Why aren't we just talking Void? Where does Nexus suddenly come from? Um, I don't know. I feel like there's a little bit of explaining to do. I feel like there's a little bit of sorting out to do. I don't know if there's just so much cross stuff going on because this was a rush thing, or is there something we don't know about why these different symbols? And then, I mean, the Horde and the Skeleton, I get that because they're not the same, but like, why does Void already have multiple symbols? I don't know. Just putting that out there, that's one thing that seems a little messy to me if I just put it down. So that's that. But I am glad. I personally am glad to see that level 15 Void Titan in there. We've got the daggers, another 3-star relic here that brings it up to 5. We've got another Void token that brings it up to 5 in total. We got the Endless Quiver, which is a 4-star. That's a repeat relic. We've got another 100 Divine Gems. We got an Epic token. It's AK value right there. We got 1250 gems. We do have Artemis, one of 2 4-star Titans that are here. I think this is kind of an easy way for them to give away, essentially, the new Artemis and try to appeal to many people with that fix. Attainable. You'll get her if you're going for this event. Not bad, but we'll see. We'll see how that, I think it's a nice fix to slip her in there. And that's all that I'll leave it at. We've got a 6th Void token in here. We have the Golden Axe, new 4-star relic. Let's take a look at this guy here. Titan Void damage, Titan critical, and Titan armor piercing, so very focused by Titan. I think right now, one of the biggest benefits will be, the Titan that really buffs the Horde. I think that will be more valuable when we're talking Void damage in the game. We do have a 2nd Epic token. We have 250 Divine Gems here. We've got the Bone Marrow Belt. That's another 4-star relic. Anubis, 2nd 4-star Titan. Let's take a look at this Bone Marrow Belt. Titan Horde damage. Titan Void damage, Horde health, and Horde damage. So again, a little bit of buffing, a little bit of both. We've got the Golden Scales, another 4-star relic. Let's take a look at this guy here. More Void damage, gain Terror Spell, and Terror Spell damage. So that's kind of bringing in that spell boost, very similar to Zeus. So we do see that continuing of what I think I'm still classifying as like that 5th. I can't remember. I think it's the 5th generation that I don't have this written down, so I don't remember. But seeing spells get boosted, and the fact that the Terror also just got that damage added to it, not bad, not bad. 1,800 gems. Get those down, and we have Death's Grasp, our 4th 4-star relic. Let's take a look at what this one here does. Horde critical. Horde resist against lightning, and Horde resist against physical. Interested to know what those damages are to see is this something that could maybe stack up and help counter Zeus in any way, shape, or form. We know that Storm Maidens are weak against large battalions, but will this be enough to actually help out with that? We'll see. Sephiroth, you want a Moon as a Berserker? That would be pretty cool. I mean, here's the thing that actually I'm quite surprised by is we've had these like major announcements for Gods Arise, and all that. We had nice announcement when the Norse gods came in, a big announcement when the Greek gods came in, and then all of a sudden it's like, hey, we've got Void, and then all of a sudden slip, whoop, here's Anubis. How come the Egyptian gods don't have this massive major announcement and stir going up for them too? They are a new god. They are the introduction of the Egyptian gods, but they're not getting that same attention that the other gods got when they were introduced to Dawn of Titans. A little surprised by that. I was kind of thinking, I know it would be great. I'm glad to see that we're finally transitioning over to a new god type, Greek, and all that good stuff. But away from Greek and into Egyptian. But does that mean, are we totally done with Greek gods? There's a few gods that many people were expecting to get that we never did, and I don't know. I hope that we're in the transition, but I'm also kind of surprised as how come the Egyptian gods didn't get that same announcement. It's a little. Also, again, a little concerning to me because does that mean are they trying to move too fast that they're ignoring the details of these rollouts and what's going on the back end? It's a little concerning, not massively because, I think we were all honestly ready for the shift, but how come this is kind of just getting swept through with Void where all the other gods that were introduced to the game were, kind of a big event, something, a big to do about it. I don't know. So let's do some quick calculations here, though, really fast. We've got in total 6 void tokens. So we have 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, right? I could have just done that in my head. We've got 12K value there. We've got 150 portal stones. Just try to do this quick so that way we can kind of just get into the grind. That's what we really want to do. But 150 portal stones, they're worth 6 gems apiece. That gives us a 900 gem value. The relic token is worth 1K. The bonus is worth nothing. Gems, let's do some quick math. We got 250 plus 250 plus 750. We got another 1250 and 1800. So 4,300 in gems. Not a bad amount. Not a bad one. We've got the DGs. I can't really assign a gem value because you can't buy those. So we just, in total, we've got 400 divine gems. Epic token, that's 16,000 gem value because it's 8K piece. As far as relics go, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6K for all the 3 stars and below. For the 4 stars, we give 6, 12, 24 because those cost 6K piece to pull. Titans, we'll give epic values to the 2s and 3s, so that's 8, 16, that's another 24. And then for the 2 4 stars, I'll give them 4K a piece at 8K. Or you can do 6K plus or minus for the daily and all that good stuff. iTouch says they didn't do the big intro for these gods because they realized they blew their loads last time with Odin, etc., etc. Just chilling for 4K gems this event. Dustgrass is cool, but 22K is too much for it. I realized that players would not go for Anubis if they knew in 2 weeks we would get a Summoner Void Ranger. Do we know that, though, iTouch? Is that for sure? I don't know. Do we know that? I don't know that. But let's do some more quick math here. We got 12 plus 900 plus 1,000 plus 4,300. Another 16,000, 6,000. 24,000, another 24,000, and 8,000, plus or minus 2. This, I'm going to give this a 96,200 gem value. That's the equivalent of what you'd have to spend to get everything available in this. So there you go, 96,222K souls. I mean, I'm not going to do all the math on that. Yes, I am. At 22,000 souls, and if you're getting them at 14 souls a pop with Almorand, we've had plenty of opportunities to get Almorand so easy that you could have them. It's going to take 1,572 raids. 1,572. Oops. 1,572 multiplied by 3 portal stones apiece. It's going to cost you 4,716 portal stones. Multiply that by 6 gem value. It would cost you 28,296 to gem everything. That does not include the portal stones that are included in the event. That is just straight up out of pocket. So you're plus or minus around 70,000 gems on this one. That would be my calculation. It's rough, it's nasty, but that's kind of where it is. 96.2 gem value, going to cost you 28.3 roughly if you gem the entire damn thing. But now, of course, they've got the gems, they got the portal stones. I'm sitting on a pretty good chunk of portal stones. I've got my refresh in there. I've got my 50, my 75. I've got some more in here. I got another 50. Another 75, another 50 in here, and we'll earn some more. So I've got a lot of portal stones to kind of help me get through some of this grind, which is pretty nice. It'll increase the hype as time goes on. Horus will have a bit more, and then at the end they will have maximum hype for Ra. That'd be pretty decent. I mean, I'm excited to see a Horus, a Ra. A Nox to the Moon would be pretty cool. I mean, shit, I would even take some stuff from like the Scorpion King style movies and all that good stuff. Give me some nice priests that I don't even know about. You know, it's pretty easy to go pretty standard, but introduce me to some Egyptian god knowledge. Drop it on me, I don't know. It'd be a bummer if we don't go for Anubis, and the next Titan event needs a void damage. 4-star Titan has a 1.4 boost. I mean, this is me. You didn't play this, sorry. Hey, Keith, what's going on? But for me and Digital Microspace, Wheaton, Tissoy, what's going on? Rick, Valkyrie came out before Odin. Yeah, I mean, they are not consistent with making the gods the boosts for the next event. The one thing that that I would say is, I mean, for me, when it comes to the gods, I'm totally on board with the gods. I dig it, and if there's one thing that keeps me playing this game, it's the art. Let's be honest. The art is still top notch. I really enjoy it. So I'm just kind of going through with that. But I really do dig the whole Egyptian thing. I've been waiting and hoping for this shift for a long time, so I'm glad to see it come. And I don't want to live with any type of regrets later on. Because with this event, there's not just one Void Titan, but there are two. So I'm on board with that. I did a pull a bit earlier, and I did get a 2-star and a 1-star. It looks like I've got one use left on that. So let's go through it, knock it out. The Horde, I'm not really gonna use the Horde right now. Just kind of using my weak Almorand, hitting these ping pong lands. I got mine all set up for ping pong. So, yeah, but as far as the pattern goes, do me a favor, guys, too. Let me know, are you even hearing any game value, God damn, I can't get my words, game sound come through with the stream right now? Let me know if you're actually catching any of that. Just curious. That was my last use there. Yeah, give me a heads up. Let me know if you're actually catching any game audio. Also, typical shout out here. Got to give the holla holla that, we got YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, Mob Crush, streaming on all of those. Facebook, I think I might be live on Facebook right now, but no promises. Never really know. The game sound is low, though. Okay. That's okay. As long as it's low, I'm all right with that. I see you, Bub. Big question is, about the art, I would love to have Anubis, but wouldn't level him unless all others were maxed. Being that I'm going all in, I'm very excited that as long as we finish in first, we absolutely will get that level 40, which makes part of my job a bit easier on it. I'm already here. I guess I might as well just... I'm just going to leave it blank. I'll get this 1.4. Here's why I don't trust Freezer's brain. There's no lights in him. The fridge has a bright light, but the freezer don't. What are they trying to hide in there? Very shady, literally. Brain, I guess it depends on the fridge. I have a light in my freezer, don't I? Do I? Do I have a light? I'm pretty positive I've got a light in my freezer. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Maybe it's something with temperature, the sub-zero temperatures and, the coils and all that BS, or the gases that are in the light bulbs. Maybe they can't. Ian, yo, what's going on? Game sound is low. Yep, big question. This is I could try Discord in a little bit, Bo. I can't promise. Who's better, the Void Boosters, Calvi, Anubis, or the one weapon Berserker? I don't know. Let me read that again. Who's better of the Void Boosters? Oh, Calvi, Anubis, or the one weapon? I mean, the boost for Almorand is the biggest. He's the only one giving you a 1.4, so that would be... I mean, always go for the biggest boost is what I would say. Is Anubis good? I don't know if I'd say the word good. I got him on my test account a little late, so I haven't really played with him. We'll see. I guess we'll find out in time. Kool-Aid. There's Kool-Aid. Bo. I'm grinding with a level 22 Hades. It's brutal. I have a light under my fridge. I'm going with my level 35 Almirand. You know, he's going to get the job done. Drop my flashlight's been under there for years. Nice. Oh, Hades is 1.4? How come I don't remember seeing that? Let's see. Was it Hades? I just remember seeing the picture. Oh, because they don't have his picture. It just says Almirand or Hades. God, should I switch over to Hades for my... No, I think I'm going to just stick with Almirand. Hades is a little bit of a higher level, but I've been wanting to level my Almirand a little bit, so this is an opportunity, I guess, to do it. All right, where's my Hades? I didn't even see Hades yet. I've got a level 1 and a level 43 Hades. And what was it? He was on Panthers and Grenadiers. But I can use... Yeah, I'm going to just stick with my Almirand. We'll just go at it for a while with him. Let's go ahead and pull another relic. I am going to pretty much try to do this event as straight up a one relic at a time type of grind, just because we've got the time. Like I said, I plan on putting in maybe a couple hours today. 3-star ring. Let's see if we can transition that 3-star into our token use. Got a 2-star. I'll pull again on that one. See if we can hopefully make it. 3-star. There we go. Let's pull again. Boom. I'll take it. Luck of the live stream. 1-star. That's all right. We'll leave it there. But we'll just one at a time it. We'll use that 1-star first, I guess. Start small. I guess I totally missed Hades. I guess I have a tendency to just always look at that picture versus going after the text that says underneath there. But this is pretty much going to be what I'm grinding it through, like, you know, just using these the skellies, honestly using more of my omegas to do anything. It's ping pong land, so you don't really need a whole lot of everything. Auto raid all the way through and just see how far we can get. That's the mission. I'm absolutely on the mission to go for Anubis all the way. I mean, I like his artwork. I honestly wish that I could probably grind it all the way through tonight. And hell, if I could finish it, I certainly would. I've got time. I'm West Coast today, so I got plenty of time to put in. And we'll see how far we can get. Maybe we'll switch it up. Maybe we'll go, maybe we'll go to Hades after a little while or something. We'll see if we can switch it up. But I've got the 1.4s, so I'm absolutely going to stick with those. I'm not going to switch it up from anything else. I just kind of see how it's moving, so let's... I don't want to auto-order those. You stay back from my goddamn maidens, you son of a bitch, you. Oop, not a fireball. There we go. At least I'm beating it before I even got time to drop it, but you sons of bitches got my storm maidens. Who am I bouncing off right now? Elena. Should I totally swap it out? Read all the words, yeah. Should I go for... I don't know, maybe I'll go for Hades for a little bit. Maybe bring in some Panthers. I've got just an absolute ton of Panthers that I could go for kind of killing off. Just throw Cerberus on the land for now. Boop, boop, boop. Whatever. That'll do it. Don't really cur. Free up Hades. Vintage. There he is. Let's swap out. Let's jump over to Hades. I have to do some relic swapping and all that good stuff. What do I even have on here? Anything that I worth pulling off? Oh, I pull that off. There we go. That's what she said. Let's see. Go for the 1-star. I really need one of those use any relic type things because I got, right, the loaf, the frozen food. I've got some other, like the blessed compasses or something like that. I got, oh, those are cursed. There's the blessed compass. I got a bunch of those left over. I never used my warp cores last time. I got the divine ring just waiting on Throne Wars to come back around. Not that anyone's trying to pretend that that doesn't exist in the game anymore, but whatever. Oh shit, there was I don't want the 3-star on here. I just want the 1-star. How did the 3-star go on? Curse compass. Almoran, yes. There we go. Let's use that up. I got no Skellies, but I got Omega Grenadiers. I got my Panthers. Let's swap those out. I don't need these ladies anymore. Let's throw some Panthers in. Boom. Let's go for it. Let's see. The new Titan looks cool, but really don't think it's worth having. Stronger Titans will be out soon. This is a lot of souls for a nice-looking Titan and a couple of relics. I don't know. Here's what I've learned just from past ones. And I both totally agree with you, but also live in kind of one of those. I'm worried that if we didn't get this stuff, it'll be one of those moments where it's like, damn, I wish I would have gotten those relics, but we didn't. So, for me, this is an opportunity where it's better safe than sorry. I don't want to miss out on the first one. If I decide that the first one wasn't great, I can at least gauge that when the second 4-star Titan comes out. Then I can look at it and be like, are they getting better? Are they worse? Are they flat? And then maybe I could decide to skip one here or there. But I'm going to be quite honest. It's a god. I'm probably not going to skip them. I'm just going to be straight up honest about that. There's a lot of Panthers down. So that's where I kind of sit on it. It looks cool. I've been waiting for him. You skipped Monday, Tuesday event. It was an all relic event. Was it? God. Well, here's the thing. So Monday I was in a seminar presenting all day. Tuesday I had to travel, and I got out here really early. I went and saw Avengers Endgame finally, and then after that, just because I was literally up so early traveling, saw a movie, like I actually got kind of picked up on a killer migraine towards the end of the day, and I did not finish the Elemental Grasp event. I was really irritated by it. I'm kind of pissed. But I tried getting in some souls, and literally looking at my screen just hurt. So I think I maybe made it like a 1,000 souls in or something like that, just because it's my time was eaten up from travel and whatnot. Really kind of irritated by that. I'm disappointed that I did not get to complete that event, and it later, Sephiroth, finish that video, man, certainly, and look forward to seeing it when you drop it and get the audio fixed on it. Thanks for dropping in for a while. But so I missed the Elemental Grasp. I honestly had no idea it was an all-event relic. Kind of disappointed by that because I had a few that could have helped me out. I honestly had no idea. Again, I didn't really get a chance to look too hard at the event. I was kind of doing it in between, kind of moving around, driving and flying. So that adds a little bit of salt to that wound, which I'm mad that I didn't do it in the first place, and it sucks that it actually had more to offer than what I did. That's how I feel about that. A level 30 Titan. What? I mean, that's really not that big of a deal, but you're not helping the process out here. Whatever. So, yeah. Yeah, trust me, I'm not happy, Kool-Aid, about missing the Grasp. It really sucks. But I seriously, I was laying in bed. I was here in LA and in my bed, and I was like, trying to do it one-eyed, and I was like, it straight up just hurts. So unfortunately, I did kind of have to just say, I'm going to have to deal with this one. I wanted to make sure I saw Endgame. Every time I went to go see it, you know, it was always sold out. All the good stuff. I didn't buy my tickets in advance. I didn't care that much. But yeah, that sucked. So it's all right. No, if I mean, I know the level 25s are great to hit and all, but I don't want to get caught up replenishing a ton of troops, so I'm all good just kind of sticking with the lower 20s if I have to. Although everyone over here is a 25 or 25 or 25er, which is fine if I got to do it. But I really wouldn't mind hitting something just to, well, I mean, that's just too easy. All right, looks like I got to stick with the 25ers. I know I can go chat ping pong and all that kind of good stuff here. This is fine. No, I don't want to hit it. That's not really good XP. God damn it. There you go. 24s. Whatever. That's fine. I'll take whatever I can get. So, I don't know. So that's where I sat. Yeah, I'm not happy about missing out on the grass, but sometimes, you just got to do what you got to do. And in that case, it was throwing the towel. What's your guys' progress? Did you get some time to throw in on this event? Did you get to grind in a little bit? I'm going to get frozen. Huh. Now, Ice, let me come back to your question. I got sidetracked there. What are my thoughts on the Horde and how they're best used? To be quite honest, I don't have anything too particular for them right now. I haven't played enough. One thing I know is they're quick, which is really nice. I like how fast the Horde is. But on the other side to that, they're kind of weak. It really kind of seems. I'm interested to see what types of boosts we get with them. I think a good X skill boost with the Horde could really make them something. Until we get there, they don't really seem like extremely valuable meat shields, and they also don't really have the power offensively. So using them, I think you've got to be. What can I pull here? I want to throw on a skeleton relic. Damage, AP, Titan, and Army Fire damage. That's fine. Damage, crit. I'm going to go ahead and swap out for this. I never keep track of what I'm putting on Titans anyways, but let's go ahead and just throw on an Ancestral Heart. That'll give me 3 Raised Dead. That's pretty good. Good enough. That'll help me. So, yeah, it's I am. I'm not going to pass a whole lot of judgment on them quite yet, just because I haven't played with them a whole lot. So that's just kind of where I stand. I need to wait. I need to see some more. Before I really say this is how they are and this is or not. But overall, just looking at them, there's a lot of them. I think that they could, they've got a purpose. And I try to think and hope that they're going to be a bit kind of like Dionysus and his militia, tie you down, overwhelm you, bog you a little bit. So I think that they absolutely have a value. I'm just not sure if they're going to be the one to go with on defense. I think they could maybe help offensively. I don't know if I'd roll in with an entire army of them. I think where the Horde will become maybe more popular and more beneficial is when we start seeing the Horde troops, maybe being an Omega. Eventually that's got to come. We've got everything else, and now we have a new troop, which means new Omegas. And, kind of play that out. When they get combined with other buffing, what would be the good other troops that the Horde would go with? I don't want to see like a Horde and militia buff mix. I don't know. So, it'll just be interesting to kind of see what kind of combos do we see them come out with a little bit later on. Still leveling relics, but I think there is a shot if they have high elemental resist and range, melee resist to be almost like a zombie army. Yeah, again, I think they absolutely can have, a spot. But yeah, we got to see how does that combo, how does that the skills kind of work out down the road when we start seeing how they get combined. What's going to be that combo? What's going to be that extra edge? Is the Horde something that really will actually work better with a Ranger Titan or with ranged troops? Maybe the Horde and Storm Maidens. I don't know. I feel like the Horde would actually work really, really well as Omega troops versus just standalone troops. But I'm waiting to see what else makes them really unique. I don't know. I'm on the fence. I'm really on the fence about them. So I'll have to see how that kind of plays out. I mean, does anyone have a different thought? Is anyone feeling really good or really bad about the Horde? What do you guys think? Oh, that's another another good question. Digital is what about these other Titans that are showing up inside the Pantheon? Now we're gonna go to that in a minute because I hit my portal stones. Again, I've got plenty, but let's go there for a minute. Let's head over to the Pantheon. Oh, shit. Damn it. Wrong button. Let's try it again. Let's head over to the Pantheon. Check out the All Titans. And I never really noticed until right now that the Pantheon has different music. Alright, anyways. Let's hustle through here for a minute. Here we go. Here's the Huntress. Human. Ranger. Never owned. Not available. 4-star, but in it. Now, to me, the Huntress does not seem like that would be an Egyptian Titan. It's looking at the design. Well, we know it's going to be a human. It said so. But what are all those different components that we see in her silhouette? As Avalos. Here we do have the Samurai Witch. I'm not going to lie. Like, this is going to be badass. Oni. That would be awesome. That would be... I really want one of those. Bowie says they're going to be Divine Altar. Do we know that? Is that... Again, I have not been watching the live streams. They've been on... them moving to a Wednesday is just really not good for me. That's Abazit. That's all right? Oreo, yeah, whatever. Chaldard. Yeah, Bella Bogano. There's a couple I don't miss. I mean, I am missing. There's Chernobog. I still like him a lot. There's a lot of Titans I just don't have. I think think those are the only other new ones, right? Just making sure there's nothing else I'm missing. Yeah, that's Lubu. Oh, here we go. Vorgar. Vorgar looks like an infiltrator. I don't know Vorgar. So we'll see. But yeah, I mean, this Titan right here, Oni, hands down, I am on board for. I mean, that's something that was in my 2019 wish list. Just gonna put it out there, people, that I was saying we gotta get them Japanese Titans in. I was trying to push for that smoke class. We got Void instead, so that, I mean, a new element was in the works, part of my 2019 wish list, which is why I'm also really not disappointed by a new element also being introduced. But yeah, Oni, I mean, just seeing that looks awesome. I mean, my guess would most likely be a paladin, but could be a champion because a lot of champions do hold their weapons with two hands, but so do paladins. There's Astaroth, so it's similar stance to a paladin though. A lot of the champions, I mean, look at Siegfried, look at Tyrius, look at Manfred. Champions have a tendency to kind of hold their weapons all in a similar stance. You know, and the paladins, look at Valwyn, look at Astaroth, the stance of the paladin. So I'm going to guess that Oni is going to be a paladin. Does it actually say in here? Oh my god, it certainly does, because I'm a jackass. But yes, paladin. So I don't know. I'm excited to see what it all is. But yeah, my lack of Titans, because for a long time I wasn't doing as many events. Right now, I have been pushing some more events recently. I kind of changed my play style a bit. You know. That's that. All right, down to 1.4. Let's swap it out. We got a 2-star in here now, right? Got the Cursed Compass. Go ahead and Titan shame me, man. I have zero dignity, both as a human being and as a YouTuber. I think that kind of comes with the territory. Especially when you YouTube, you're not allowed to have dignity. So, whatevs. Man, I got a 4-star Goliath belt earlier during ping pong on my lunch break. I was pretty excited to see what the I immediately went to check. Is that 4-star Goliath belt? Is it what you called? Void resistance, and it was not. It was lightning resistance. I did not have that yet, so I wasn't terribly disappointed. Let's see. There's Hammer. I don't think Legends is the one that I was hitting earlier, are you? That's alright. Why not? Let's use... Okay. Just use up some of these little porta stones that are in here. Shirt and graphics are on point. Yeah, rolling with a little bit of that little neon glow still. I've changed my layout once again. I removed the top bar, tried to expand the game. A lot of feedback, a lot of you guys were saying is, the game was a little small, or there were certain bars that were blocking information. You guys wanted to see more, and that's cool. So I took off that top menu bar, which allowed me to stretch the game and make my sidebar a little bit smaller, which pretty much now just keeps me. I got my subscribers in there, most recent subscribers, last donation down at the bottom. Black space there is, I'm going to use that. Well, I'm not going to use that. Anytime, subscriber, follower, donation, anything like that comes through, that's going to show up in that little blank space. And it allowed me to make my face smaller, so rejoice. But yeah, today I guess yeah everything's a little purple and got the purple Jaeger shirt on today. I guess it all just kind of flows, don't it? Lots of purple. Yep. Pantheon can't find dignity there. That one's for there's no dignity for me on that one. There's a lot, and there's even some very basic ones. Like I don't have a Snowgore yet. I don't have Valwyn. Do I? Right? No, Valwyn. Right? That was the one that I was missing. No, Freya. I don't have Freya yet. So plenty that I'm missing, but I mean I don't even have Volstan. All right, let's be real. But like I said, for a long time I wasn't playing at the caliber that I needed to be, to get those early Titans. But I'll be honest, at the same time, I think that's kind of helped me out. Helped me prevent getting burnt out really quick. Ah, shit, you got to me. On, Titans. That I'm not as burnt or as salty by the fact that as many old Titans were reskinned just because I never had them in the first place. So I didn't get salty over that like some people did. Not saying that there wasn't a good reason to. I'm just saying I didn't get that way. Panthers. Still need Panthers. How much time did I have on those portal stones in here? Oh, I got 17 hours. We're all good. All right, where are we at? 1,800 souls. That's not a whole lot. This is not going as fast as I wanted to. But we got 250 gems. We got Lako. Can't collect her yet. That's all good. On to a void token next. This is the struggle with doing it one relic at a time. Is you don't really make it all that far real quick. All that noise you used to talk about Volst. I never really pissed and moaned about the Volstan event. I actually was totally okay with it. I never made a fuss. Ah, shit, I didn't want to do that, but whatever. It's in my hand. Yeah, I was not one that was ever pissed about the Volstan event. I did not mind his boot camp with nothing but the relic tokens and stuff like that all throughout it. Lately, I've kind of had the record of whatever the community is really pissed about, I'm totally okay with. And whatever the community is really excited about, I'm usually kind of pissed about it. I've kind of been going. Conquest, everyone was excited. I was a little agitated. Void, a lot of people were agitated. I was a little excited. Oh yeah, I used to make a fuss about how great it was, but I never, I mean, I really went for it. I wasn't going to grind the entire large stretch that it was. Just because I thought it was great doesn't mean that I'm going to finish it or actually get Volstan. I can say something's great and still totally sit out on it. Exercise is great. I still choose not to do it. I could probably do this with a lot less troops. I'm probably just wasting more troops than I need to be. Brain, see, now you're with me. That's exactly how I feel. Conquest is a sham of an event. I'm sorry if that's really crunchy, but they're just sitting here tempting me. I'm totally going to just eat them. It is what it is on that one. I mean, I'm curious, right? You guys, you're watching. There's 20 people, so we can get a very vague general idea here. That doesn't account for enough, but what has been the one thing that you've been most okay with? And I'm not going to necessarily maybe say the words happy, but like, what have been one thing lately in DOT where you've been like, you know what? I'm totally cool with that. I'm good with that move. You got my vote. Like if you had to choose something to say that DOTs actually did something okay, what would it be? And then on the flip side, I'll also ask you that if there's one thing that just absolutely pissed you off in DOT, what would it be? If triple drops were in soul events instead of conquest, people would hate conquest. Yeah, there's when you look at conquest, there's nothing actually great about conquest. That is my opinion on it. Everyone was like, "Oh, conquest is awesome. We've got the triple guaranteed battle drops, blah 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 blah," and I would tell them, "You're not excited about conquest. You're excited about battle drops. What are you excited about conquest for?" There's nothing. Conquest is a soul event. Period. That's all that it is. Nothing more, nothing less. It's just a different way to earn your souls, albeit I think a more expensive way. But that's what that is. Brain, you said repeatedly, I like the Horde and Void. It's that they chose to do that instead of fixing relic storage. Cool with them. One thing that pisses you off, right? They still have not fixed relic storage. That should be an absolute number one priority. And they should stop releasing more and more new relics until they know that that is fixed. However, I will also speak out of the other side of my mouth and say that doesn't mean that everything else about the game needs to stop. Granted, I'm excited to see that Void was released. I've got no problem with Titans coming out. I've got no problems with the Horde coming out. I don't think they need to drop 4 brand new relics when we already know exactly how rough relic storage is. That they could have maybe released the Horde and let those troops be out for a while and held off on relics. But if they would have done that, then people would have been like, but where's the relics to buff them? I want to buff them. I want to buff them. They're not good by themselves. So you're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. But, it's tricky. So much bad with Conquest. Warp Stones, refresh rate, and gem cost. Exactly. That's why I say it's a more expensive soul event, is because you've got to wait ridiculous number of minutes. And here's the crazy thing is, they did a survey on Conquest. A lot of people filled it out. And in the chats, so many other people, like, we know that we all kind of said the same thing, but we haven't seen any changes come to Conquest yet. Why do a survey if no changes are going to be adjusted? Like everybody said refresh rate needs to be adjusted, and that didn't change one bit. I know there's some things like the damage, they tiered it up more appropriately, all that kind of good stuff. But I mean, like the people were really like refresh rate, lower that, increase the drop rate so that way it's easy, like little things like that we didn't see any changes. Ice thinks Conquest is the best new addition because of Triple Drop Weekend. Again, I think those are two separate things. What I can't stand about DOT is the dev livestream line of we're looking into it or we're working on it. Totally fair. Conquest, free to grind event with Triple Drops is awesome. Of course, K Gem Reward is the cherry. Everything else needs to stop. Brain says that Conquest is very difficult for free to play to complete. Warpstone timer is ridiculous, so it's costly. 3 drop battles is good, though. 3/4 of my team completes Conquest for free. Kool-Aid and Ian, take away 3 drops from Conquest. What would you still like about Conquest? Again, that's the question that I also present. So, Brian, I'm glad to kind of see I'm not the only one that thinks the same thing. And I know that there are others, but that's my big thing about Conquest is what's really great about it outside of the battle drops. Secondly, DOT as a business doesn't make sense. They constantly update their customer base and don't listen to what their biggest spenders actually want. Business 101 is to keep the customers you have. Word. 2 separate things. Triple drops. Yep. Digital. I kind of miss Throne Wars. I guess it's not profitable to devs. Yeah, I don't know. They literally have just swept that one under the rug, and I'm really shocked at it. Number one, I'm shocked because of how much they put into it, and they just are kind of like, it's just kind of gone. Which is like no mention of it, nothing. People ask for it, and they seem to just kind of ignore the questions or comments. Just say something to us about it. there are so many other developers that are way more transparent about where they're at. And unfortunately, Natural Motion does keep it closer to the chest. I don't think it's good. Unfortunately, it is something that they choose to do, and it does make things pretty tough. So I agree. I wish they were quite a bit more transparent about where they're going with certain directions. I get there's certain things you can't say because you're going to get hung out to dry maybe one way or another. But I mean, just at least let us know what you're doing about some of these other events and stuff like that. Like, just let us know, like, where does Throne Wars stand? And if it's not going to be used anymore in game, there are so many good pieces that you could pull from that to improve other aspects of the game. Well, like Quan says, I do what I can, but I'll never finish it. Depressed Gamer, what's up? How's it going? Kool-Aid, no, but without 3 drops, Warpstone grinding would not work. One thing that is kind of balanced, I guess. I still think a better balance would be just make the refresh timer shorter, personally. Throne Wars was the best thing to happen to DOT, such a shame. Brian, I actually agree with you. Throne Wars was awesome. I really wish they can get it to work the way that they wanted to. It would have been great to see that carried out through some additional leagues. But like I said, at the very least, don't let some of the really good components get lost. We have like those different titles and ranks and things like that were earned. Incorporate those into another aspect. I mean, that coding is there. We've been asking for different ranks and stuff like that within alliances. Why not apply that to there? Make alliances have different perks and ranks and abilities for members that have been long-standing, or, stuff like that. Damn you. So, yeah. Am I still playing Darkness Rises? I haven't played it in a little while for a couple of reasons. One, I've been actually really busy lately with work. It's been happening to me often. Number two, I did come across a new game that I absolutely am in love with. And the unfortunate thing is it's been, it's in beta, so there's weekends where it's on and there's weekends where it's off. Unfortunately, this is also an off weekend. But, and that's that Frostfall. Let's see. Oh, sorry, but anyway, so like I haven't gone into Darkness Rises. I really want to, but I just haven't. I haven't had the time to really get into it. So. Wow. Let's see, 21. I just use these up before I go into the big bundles, at least. But yeah, so it was a fun game. It really is. But I've to be honest, I mean, I started looking for a new game to play just because I needed something to break the repetitiveness of DOT. Just to be honest, like I just needed something extra. Getting in and grinding out whatever for a little while was just I just needed something a little more. So I started testing the waters with a lot of games. I came across some ones that I really enjoyed. At the same point in time, I know I'm not going to be able to keep playing all of them. Darkness Rises, I really like the game. I don't know if it's one that I'll continue to play. There's a few others that I actually had downloaded, and I just decided to go ahead and delete them. I knew I wasn't going to continue to go anywhere with them. And if they sat there, it'd be one of those things where it's like, I really want to play, but I know that time will go by, and I will never actually end up playing it. And to be honest, I mean, in Darkness Rises depressed, I mean, like, you find yourself chasing the red dots a lot. And that is just... I found myself chasing them too much, and I didn't even know what I was chasing them for. I spent more time chasing red dots than I was even playing any of the levels of the game. But I still have it. Jim, sup? What's going on? How's it going, bro? How you doing, man? Rebel. Why would you not want 3 drops with anything? People that play this game daily use the 3-time drops to level relics. Conquest event itself is completely secondary. Absolutely. That's not the point, though, of Rebel is. The 3-star battle drops is great, but that is not what makes Conquest great. I think that's the split, is what is it that's making Conquest really a great event? And I totally agree, is Conquest alone doesn't have something that stands on its own feet. It is supported by the 3-star drops, which I don't want those to go anywhere either, but I just don't feel like Conquest really is something that is impressive. It's a soul event, that's all. And it's a soul event that happens to come with, with 3-star battle drops. I think that, I think what they offer in the Conquest event, I think should be more impressive. I think there should be more Titan XP that comes from that than there is. I think, like, just in general, if I had to just fuss about something, I think, like, Natural Motion, DOT, they need to let go a little bit more. They need to let our relics be easier to level up. They need our Titans. Like, we need our Titans to be, easier to access. We shouldn't, like, there are certain 4-star Titans that we just haven't seen in years that, like, they should just be given away at this point in time. Again, I go all the way back to Theaters of War. I still have a bad taste in my mouth from Theaters of War. When we used to get 4-star Titans from there, that is what should be in there. But it shouldn't be new Titans, it should be the old Titans. Put those into Theaters of War. There's no reason that they shouldn't be there. Just my opinion there. So, yeah. There we go, something like that. Bogey, you pulled your scrolling muscle? Let's see here. .23 again. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to try this. Whoops. No, I don't want that. I'm going to try to... Let's do this. Let's bring some Horde in here, because what the hell. Blah 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 blah. Let's play with some. Let's play some horde for a little bit. Let's see this horde move. As I pull away, I mean, they're fast sons of bitches. I mean, what can look? I mean, here's the thing: is like there's a pack of them around the Panthers, and they're not doing any damage to that Panther, none whatsoever. Not a really good sign. Granted, the levels are not anywhere near equivalent of each other, so I guess you can't really judge that too much. But at the same point in time, they're kind of tying down. So, I mean, I lost them all. Sorry, I'm just kind of like bouncing back and forth here, right? Lost pretty good majority of my horde. The nice part is they're at least, like, they're pretty inexpensive to make, right? That's not all that bad about it. But, I mean, so they can tie you up, but they're not going to be the troop that I think puts you down. That's really going to be a bit of what goes on there. Bo's tests count and Team Matt all chilling in that open alliance. Oh, nice. Just about an attack Matt. Now you spoke to message. Got a new guitar, struggling between playing that and DOT. Man. That's just auto raid. Learn, you know what, Bo? Learn to play the Dawn of Titans theme song on your guitar. That'd be a nice little combination and mesh there. So yeah, I mean that's the thing. Our dash here is it's like I said, the horde's not going to be the one to put you down, but it can maybe be used to tie you up for a while. Let's see. I don't even use Legacy Titans anymore. Do they even lift? Zalon, what's going on? What's going on? Auto raid between chord chains. There you go. Dude, man, like, play the guitar and just use your toes or something like that to touch the auto raid buttons. Let's see. It's not what I wanted to do necessarily, but I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I'm just kind of like throwing troops down. Skeletons don't heal void skeletons. Bummer. Oh, man. It's gonna fuck me up right now. I don't know if I really thought this one through enough. Ah, shit. Miss. Okay. Okay. Get her done. Shit. Oh, shit. Did I just lose? Fuck. Damn it. That sucks. That's what I get for not really paying attention. Son of a bitch. Damn it. And that was a 3-star. Fucking horde. Let's not do that again, shall we? All the original Titans without X skills and summoning abilities. Yeah, I don't think anyone does at all. I touch the Gen 1 Titans, as I personally call them. Yeah, I don't think there's really a major benefit. I mean, the only time that I actively play with those Titans is when they're probably a boost. So, yeah, Brain. I mean, hey, I marked this. This is clearly an adult stream. I flagged it as 18 and over. Deal with it. How many souls? That was 100 and what? 144, 140 souls. Whatever this one's worth. What did I just lose? I lost out on 140 souls. Yep. All right. Come on. That was the last one of those. I think that was the last of my booster dogs right now. Bo, I don't need your bleep button because, see, I'm okay. I can do these things. All right, we're at 3,000. We're halfway there. I said I would have loved to have gotten to the 6,000, so we're going. And I don't even know. I'm hour and 20 minutes in, so it's all good. Brain says he agrees that Dracor is still one of the coolest designed Titans. Don't even make him that cool, right? Badass Zeus is... Zeus, although he's a badass, I agree, he does not have probably one of the best designs. Now, I do think that there have been some other Titans that may or may not have a better design than you know, Dracor. But Dracor, I mean, he does have a pretty pimp design. Let me see here for a second. Fucking phone. All right. Now, Luna's coming up next. Yeah, I mean, my goal would maybe be go ahead and hit that 6,000 Acosa today. That'd be pretty good. I'd be good with that amount. Still got a little way to go. And I think I am going to need a new boost relic. I don't think I've got anything left for the cursed stuff. Cursed Compass 3-star used. Cursed used. And what did I get? Like 2 1-stars so far? Both used, right? Used. Okay. So let's go pull another one. Start with the bonus altar. Ah, shit. I don't really want to pull after that. Oh, well. I knew that was going to happen too. All right. Yeah, whatever. Let's just use it up, I guess. 1 star. No big deal. Hey, anybody see John Wick at all? Right? It dropped. I was debating on going to see that this like night, and then I kind of said to myself, well, Anubis is here. Didn't expect it, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my grind in. West Coast time. Finished work at 3. A lot of you guys I know would be playing right around the same time, so you know, doing it. I think that was. All right. Just do some stupid ass stuff like that, like that, like that. Oh, I guess I could use my omegas. I'm really not paying attention to this at all. Ed, what's going on? How's it going? Brain, I am in LA right now. How did I get 106? When did I what the hell? When did I touch my 100 portal stone option? Brian, I was wondering if you were actually out here because I know you've mentioned it before. I yeah. When the hell did I hit that? Was that part of like just my portal stone thing? God, get my head together. Clearly I'm not paying attention to this, but I mean I got the 50 here. Did I use that's the 50 there. Did I accidentally touch my the fuck? That's my 50. There's no other portal stones inside here that I've used, right? Oh, no. That was totally this guy, wasn't it? Yeah. Totally hit it. I do. I'm like lose I'm caught up in a chat and I'm trying to play this and I'm distracting myself hardcore. Yeah, anyways. had to sell off your property and just relocate to Arizona permanently. Not a bad place. I dig Arizona. I mean, there's all different parts of it and a lot to do. You find yourself out there by, what's her name? Jessica Nagini, whatever hell the cosplayer, right? She's out there in Arizona, ain't she? Artemis Kung Fu is strong. Man, I'm looking forward to picking up the new Artemis. I can get rid of my old one, and I can stop complaining. You know, I'm still wish that they would have taken uh, the fix for Artemis a little bit better. I wish they would have done something more proactive about it rather than treating it the way that they did. There we go. Something like that. Let that one finish out. But yes, every time I look left, it's because I'm sitting here back and forth inside a Discord chat. Just keep hustling. Just keep hustling, I guess. How you guys doing in the event? You had a good point. You guys make it. Anybody finish it yet? Bro, Brian, I feel you on that one. Like, that's a big reason. LA's more expensive, but that was a big reason why I moved out of Chicago. Is a mortgage in Chicago for the amount of space you can get. I moved out south into the Carolinas, but when you're targeting these big cities, New York, Chicago, L.A., San Fran, that mortgage stuff can get, it's wild, and then and make your money go elsewhere. Attack dog, just finished. Nice. Was it expensive for you? Were you did you grind more? Did you do token pools? Did you have tokens saved up, dog? Give me a rundown. What did this event? What was your investment you put into it? Have how long did you grind through this one, etc., etc., etc.? Now, I generally agree with you on that statement, other than the fact that changing Artemis to be just the improved Artemis is, I don't think that's that big of a deal. Like, that would not have adjusted it at all, to be honest. All starter packs. Okay, dog. Nice. That's not bad. That gave you the solid investment. You know what you were getting out of it too. It's the other thing. But yeah, just if you would have leveled up Artemis's relics and they changed her to the new Artemis, that would not have set you back at all. It would not have impacted your relic, upgrading whatsoever. Now, there are some other ones that, yes, they have made some changes and adjustments to, and it was kind of like, whoa, easy there. It can impact. But you're talking old Artemis to new Artemis would not have been that kind of a change. And so while I generally agree with you, I don't think that this one would have been a category like that. And yes, like they've done it before. I think that's what was one of the biggest challenges people had, is they've done it before and they did it to Loki. Son of a bitch. So It's it's one of those things that if you're not going to do it, then don't do it. If you're going to say you can't do it, well, realize that you can, and you have before. Whatever. So, what do we got now? What do we got? 3,500? Brain, I know you were saying something, and you're saying it's a can of worms. And you wouldn't give exactly what it was, but yeah, they should have, especially a summoner, because like people were investing big time in these summoners, and then to go and change one, but to make it better than the other ones. I think that's what the real kick in the nuts was. And then they try to say things like, we can't do it, we can't do it, we can't do it, even though we know that they've done it before. So that's what made that situation a bit sticky. So I'm looking left again. All right, that's good enough. All right. God, well, this is a tedious grind. But I've got the time. I don't want to multi-stack my relics. I don't need to do that. But at the same point in time, it's just kind of like, I know it would hustle me along so much faster. I just don't need to do it. But I think this has kind of become one of the hardest things about DOT is just the grind, right? I'm going to do a video on it, but Mofo is going to put a hit out on me, so I'll need to do a second video. If you're seeing this, means they've gotten to me. Gotcha. Changed my Thorhild. They changed my Arvan twice. They just up and changed their entire element. Now, that is true. Make sure you stop by and get my pinball lines here. Yep. Again, they've done it before. So it's for them to just straight up be like, not changing Artemis like that. I think that's what the biggest struggle was. I don't think it's even a matter of whether or not she was better or worse. I think it's the fact of how they just tried to kind of like essentially BS their way out of it. Like, oh, we can't do anything about that. And it's like, yeah, you can. We've seen it before, multiple times in action. All right, last token. A 2-star. I'll use that one up before I start spending gems again. Come on. There's eye touch. What? Brah. Eye touch. What is that? What is that? There's Bo. Bo. Alright, let's use up that 2-star. Oh, heck yeah, it sucked a lot, Rebel. And that's what she said. Wick 3 rocked. Yeah, part of me is almost like, hey, maybe, I'll stream for a little while and then I'll go see it. Maybe I'll still sneak a flick in, but I got a super early flight tomorrow, so I don't know if I necessarily want to do that. Plus, I don't know how long I might actually choose to do a stream for today. God damn it, Panthers. You're screwing my game up here. Get back here. 2K gems at a 1-star boost relic? Yeah, I know. Rough. Let me ask you guys this question. I'm just curious. Like when they offer up the guaranteed 4-star relic boost for the cost that they do, like, are you guys cool with that? Like, what if they just said, like, hey, buy, a guaranteed 3-star or 4-star for this much, and then there's, roll the dice for, like maybe a 1 through 3, and it would be this much. Like, would we, like, how would you guys, if you could set up the relic altar, like, if you had a choice in that, how would you guys do that? Versus, it's 2K, period, you know, you got a chance of a 1 through 4-star. Your odds are pretty shit, but like, would you prefer that they offered different prices for different relic specifics? Brain, how did you go in and see John Wick 3, but you didn't watch 1 and 2? What? Like, what the hell, man? How have you completely gone past John Wick 1 and 2? Those have got to be honestly, some of the best damn action movies. Like, I prefer the John Wick style action movie over any other, muscle and raw fight. Like the new Hobbs and Shaw, I finally saw a trailer for that. I'm not gonna lie, like, I really like the Fast and the Furious franchise. I was a big fan of it, when it was the Paul Walker series. It's kind of a bit of a joke right now, and this Hobbs and Shaw movie looks like it makes absolutely zero fucking sense. Now, John Wick, love it. It reminded me, when John Wick 1 came out, it reminded me of a movie with Christian Bale called Equilibrium. Damn good movie. But Brand, you would do more pack offers with guaranteed specific tiers of relics and have packs or offers for all tiers. I don't think they could do it right. Different prices for higher chance with the same crap odds. If they had set price each 1 through 4, they would get crazy expensive. So Monty Python Holy Grail on Tuesday could bet. No, that's one that you can't pass that up. Absolutely. There's a few movies that have been like coming kind of back to theaters. A couple of them that I wish, like, they had The Labyrinth in theaters not that long ago. They had Big Trouble in Little China last year in one of the theaters by my house, and I was totally on board with it. I love when they bring back some of those, what I consider to be my classic movies like that, back into theaters. Yeah, some gun fu. Yep, yep. I take it you've probably seen Equilibrium then, because that is a good one. Don't screw it up this time, Panthers. Victory. Yep, yep. Come on. Alright, where are we at now? Are we approaching 4K? No milestone. Well, we are approaching 4K. One more battle will put us at 4K. So, I think 6K is definitely within reach. Got 4 more uses on this one, so this will put me into... No spoilers on Monty Python. Hey, you might be a little late on that one. Yep, yep. Motherfuckers got their shots off. Zalon's back. I was wondering if you were just lurking or chilling back. Going NTG Legends going for top 100. Watch today's movie over. New blockbuster any day. Hands down with you on that one. Zalon, I'm up in rank 1 right now. Our beta soul event family. We got 2 of them. I think we're only doing 2 teams this time around. So we're looking at the leaderboard. Not going to pull up the team scores, but I'm up here in beta soul, rank 1. So given that push for rank 1, we do also have, we've got another team. There they are, rank 11 as well. That I think those are the only 2 that we're running. Praetorian Beasts. One of the merge that happened recently. That's kind of a branch of our VP side of the team. None of these other guys. Nope. 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 And nope. So that's, I mean, Praetor Beast is, again, they're a VP team that are part of our network. So they're up there. But when it comes to the event team, we've got just the 2 specific ones, Beta Soul at 11 and Beta Soul Bacon, right? That's the other B at the end there at rank 1. So that's where I'm chilling, going for it. I mean, we got a little bit of a lead, but definitely got to push more. Bo. Helping out here. Let's see. Glad to see you here. Always fun playing with NT family. Yep. NT's a good squad. Holy Hand Grenade Relic. That would be awesome. Let's see. iTouch. Is everyone ready for Terminator 6? So I didn't even finish watching the whole trailer because it already looked that bad. I'm going to be honest. I saw it pump up on my Instagram, and I was like, oh, okay, let me start watching it. And there's one scene. I don't even know who the Terminator is that's in it, but he looks like he's leaping with some pipe in his hand. And that CGI scene looks absolutely terrible. So I stopped watching it right there, and I think that was like 5 seconds into the trailer. Nope. I'm excited to see the behind-the-camera team coming back together, you know, from the originals. But it looks terrible. I'm just gonna be honest. It really doesn't look good. I might have to watch, like, just look at the trailer again to kind of make sense of it. But it, I wasn't feeling it. But then again, I really don't think there's been a good Terminator since number 2. You know, that's my opinion. Everything else is a struggle. Right up there with a Predator. Like, none of the other Predator movies count after, you know, actually after just Predator. You know, the second one really wasn't that great, but, like, I'll watch it. I don't know. Like, the Terminator, Predator, Alien and Aliens, you know, that one went into the sequel and did okay. But yeah, it's some of these other guys be struggling. NTG War and Hammer keeping it real in the top 50. Nice. These guys are killing this event, and we're hustling. We got some goals. We're going for them. We seem to be doing all right so far. But I mean, it's a long event, so you know, that's the thing is you gotta really get moving with it. I love watching that guy die right before he got a swing off, and then you got the Grenadiers over here that are like square dancing with each other. All tacos, dude. Oh man, Brian, I had some killer tacos today. I was uh, where I'm at, right across the parking lot. I'm in a very Hispanic neighborhood, right across the parking lot. They took me to lunch at the tamale place, and man, their tacos. I had some of their chicken tacos, and oh, damn, they were good. I would have eaten a lot more, but I was like, I still got to like speak the rest of the afternoon, so I only ate four of them. But man, tacos are good tacos. But I disagree. I do not like all Predator movies. I have, on the airplane, like tried watching some of the like that newest, like The Predator or whatever it's called. That movie is literally just so bad. And when it comes to aliens, like I love Alien, I love Aliens. Alien 3 was a hell of a stretch, but I liked it. See you, Bo. Bubble wrap my lands, please. I'm gonna hit all of them. If you're not popping them anymore, then I'll make my rounds around the whole thing. But then when you got to like Alien 4, when Ripley had like that ugly baby alien, damn, it just was bad. Now, the one movie I did like that was kind of that combo was Alien vs Predator. I actually I like the first one better than the second one. The second one is kind of watchable, like if it's one of those like, hey, I'm flicking through the channels and sci-fi because they always play crap movies like that. Like it's on sci-fi. I was like, oh hell yeah, I'll watch it. Alien vs Predator, I thought was actually pretty good. All right, let's do our first gem pull for a relic. Let's see what we get for 2K. 1 star, sweet. It's awesome. Love it. No better way to spend 2K gems in this game. It's all good. Honestly, I mean, it's still a boost. It is what it is. I can't complain. I find it hard when I'm, you know, Zalon, you're going? Are you like going as in like you're still rating, or you're going as in like see you later going? Which going are you going? Oh, you son of a bitch. You love the last Predator movie? Brain. How that I seriously tried watching it twice on a flight. And I get like there's nothing else to do on a flight. And I tried watching it, and both times I was like, I just can't finish this. I can't make it through. So I turned it off. You're playing. Got it. Well, I'm gonna bubble wrap Bo. Move over that way. Something like this. That'll get the map done. All right, where are we at now? Let's check. Get a good feel for my progress here. Almost at 45. It's all right. I mean, one relic at a time. It's okay. 4-star Dragon Helm. Titan resist against Void. Yup, yup. Oh, that's the 3-star Dragon Helm. Sorry. 3-star Dragon Helm. What is this Shadow Bow? Titan Void damage, Horde armor, Horde critical. Daggers assigned. I didn't look at these. Horde damage, Horde AP, Titan Void damage. Man. Void token, redeem this token at the event relic altar. Yup, yup. Aight. Let's keep tapping bow. 56, 56. Let's see. Some movies just need to stop while they are ahead. Halloween, Freddy, and Jason all became parodies of themselves. Yup. Let you know a secret you can't repeat. I banged the chick on the movie Olivia Munn before she started doing movies back when she was on G4. Real talk. She lost a bet to me and had to do. Wait. What? And had to do the what? I didn't even get to finish reading that one. Son of a bitch. It's all good. I mean, I already got halfway through it. I mean, Olivia Munn, she comes through my chats pretty often. You'd be surprised, you know? All right, what up? Got a couple more lands here. Yeah, I don't know. Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, like there's some of those that are really good, but yes, many of those became a parody themselves. I'll tell you what I am excited to see is I do want to see the the reboot remake here. I don't know if that's exactly how it stands. I think it is the Child's Play, right? I'm excited to see. Son of a bitch, how did you get the hell? Skeletons, you're not doing shit. But I want to see the new Child's Play. I'm really waiting for It Part 2 to come out. Like, I'm waiting on that one. I really like what they did to that new one. I thought it was pretty good. I disagree. In all those movies. But man, they went downhill over the years. Absolutely, they did. I totally agree with iTouch. They're really good movies, but they did go downhill. And eventually, they did become a parody of themselves. If the brain is... I'm pretty sure Zalon probably already tweeted it right now. Now, the real thing is, if that message got in Godan's hand, well, you know Godan would already have a movie out of, another YouTube clip about it right now, focusing solely just on that comment. Just messing with Godan. Totally messing with Godan there for a minute. Zalon will at least be like, nah, I can't say that. I can't say that. Can I say that? Wait until hour 2. Once we get into hour 2, then I'll repeat what the brain said. Godan would have been like, wait, what did you just say? Hold on, let me make a movie really quick. I got this. Oh, let's get the grind going. Keep it going. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Just straight up hardcore honest. DOT needs something soon other than just another new Titan and just a new soul event. Conquest wasn't the event I wanted Conquest to be. And like this, looking at it from a play standard, like if you're at work and you got stuff grinding away, but this this interaction in today's gaming state, like when Dawn of Titans came out just a couple years ago, you didn't have battle royales, and this is kind of coming out of nowhere. But don't let them say pics or it never happened, because there is photographic evidence. What? Brain. Dude. Anyways, what? All right, Brain, you're not digging yourself out of this. But here's the deal. Right? Like Attack Dog, I'm coming for you. Throne Wars is not going to save DOT. Conquest is not going to save DOT. We need interactive gameplay that will push DOT into the future. We need something that allows players to play together and not just on a leaderboard. I'm talking actual gameplay together, whether it be a Titan versus Titan type of battle mode where it's actually player controlled, whether it's some type of Royale version. I mean, I don't want everything to become a battle royale, but I'm saying, like, we need something where there is live interactive, like me attacking your castle, you attacking my castle. That's not live player versus player, right? We need something that adds that type of layer to this game. Amazon year last dev stream, which again I haven't been watching. Said his new project is going to be play tested soon. I believe the SPs will be included, and your something new fix will be fulfilled. Zalon prediction. It needs a major. Matt was really excited about Conquest. I'm gonna be honest. I think Conquest fell short. It was the last Throne Wars. I'm at a 3-month loss of gaming over here. Major war improvement, absolutely. Devs need to stop being lazy and make more single-player campaigns, add more storage, and balance troops. Put relevant Titan in top 3 league reward and show what rewards will be so we can reward for stuff we need instead of just events. Again, I agree with all that. When it comes to the campaign needs to be revisited. I didn't even finish it, so I'm kind of harping. This is some hollow words, quite honest, coming at you, but I know that there's a lot of people, and it's not necessarily me specifically, but that doesn't mean that I can't advocate for it. Is the campaign needs to reset when you beat it and increase its difficulty level, and the rewards should increase with it. Conquest fell flat. There's some fixes they could make that could make it better, but it's I don't think it's the cure-all event. We need some type of live player versus player aspects added to this. It really is needed. Something where we can, Mortal Kombat style, like, let me put these two Titans up against each other and, let us fight each other quite literally with it. Don't just leave it with I'm rating your garrison, you're rating my garrison, so that's player versus player, because it's really not. I'm really hoping. And yet again, I know that this is more of a hope and a prayer, but I'm hoping that with the introduction of Void, the devs are taking a hard look at establishing a rock, paper, scissor strategy to this game. That fire beats ice, ice beats earth, earth beats poison, poison beats void, or poison beats fire, and Void lives in the center somewhere. Like it, the Adventures Guild. We don't have the stories. We really need something. We need something completely new and fresh. The where are you at, Zalon? Are you here? War? It needs something completely fresh. The hammer, the conquest didn't do it. It gave us kind of what we need to help us out with relics. There's still a few promises we're waiting on relics. We haven't gotten those yet. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I just see Drumadiddle here? But anyways, clearly I'm not caught up on that. I thought Drum was log. Zalon, where are you? Are you in my battle log? I didn't see that. There's Kara's attack, Kara's attack, bow. I got vintage. Mark. Zalon. You ain't got me. You ain't got it. D's nuts, right? There's Bo. Is Bo back? Did Bo pop his bubbles? What? Bo pop his bubbles? Lizard scare Spock? Yeah, we need baby gravy. There's Zalon. But anyways, yeah, we need something drastically different. We need something that really offers true player interactive gameplay. Not just battle timings, we're all on a team together, stuff like that. Let's see if we get this free one can trigger something now. Drum. When did Drum switch over? 3-star. Let's see if we can influence. Can we influence? When did Drum switch over? Wasn't he log? Boom. The influence is real. High touch. I'm not completely getting 2-star. I guess let's keep going for a little bit. Let's see if go until we get a 1-star. You guys made 2-star. All right, so I'll stop at the 100. Come on. 100 times better from our suggestions. You Jaeger did a video. 3-star again. What? All right, I can't stop now. Did a video showing DGs as a concept, and bam. When did I do DGs as a concept? Did I? A 1-star. Okay, that's cool. I can stop there. I did a video of. Oh shit! Nope, that's not what I want. I see the red bubbles, and I want to touch them. 4690. When did I do DGs as a concept? I've done several videos over time now. I kind of don't remember them all. Let's be honest. All right, we got a void token, 4,500. So we're getting there. 1,400 away from the first void titan. So we're making some progress here. And again, I'm doing this just one relic at a time. I got 2 3-stars. That's pretty nice. I'll use up that 1-star first. How am I doing on troops? I got 10 and 17. I have to probably start making some. Okay. He's kind of progressed it through. Makes sense. But anyways, yeah. I'm really hoping that they will introduce some form of rock, paper, scissors to the elements soon. Really. I really, really hope it comes in soon. Do I have any troops that I could just try to... Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Nah. Oh, no, that's a Mount Armor. I don't want that. I want a Panther. I got anything in here? Panthers. There we go. Storm Maidens. Might as well use them. Right? Panthers. But yeah, it's... DOT needs something really fresh. I need to just also get rid of all my 3-star economy relics. God, there's so many. I'm going to be honest, like, I straight up wish I could just sit down with the devs again and just have some nice real talk, face to face, like we did a year ago, because the game has evolved so much in the past year since that happened. Right. Yeah, it's over a year now. I think it was like a February last year, but I would love to just sit down with them in a room again and just run through it. What do we got here? Oh, that's just the standard loots. Loots has got some new stuff coming out, guys. I'm going to go ahead and throw this out there, but they've been making some changes, so stay watchful. If you guys aren't familiar with how that Loots works, I encourage you to maybe just run through it and try it out, because they've been making some updates to their system, and with that, they're talking about new giveaways and stuff like that could be coming with it. It's a big reason why I included it into my streams. Is that when you guys send messages through it, it actually helps you guys support and sponsor the stream without having to cost you anything. But also, they do giveaways to people who send loots, not just to the streamers, but to people who send loots. They actually have giveaways that are included in there. Over the past couple weeks, they've been doing some major changes. So I'll keep you guys up to speed on that if a really nice giveaway happens to come up anytime soon. All right, Attack Dog, gotta do some chores. Be back in a few. Later, bro. Damn it. Ah, shit, whatever. I don't care. We did it, trust me. I'm subbed to all DT channels. I watch everyone. I comment, I lurk in live streams better than Zalan. Nice. I don't question that. I probably did. I just don't remember it. I can't remember if I mean, there's a few things coming out that I'm gonna be straight up honest that I'm fairly confident that I called. You know, I can put my trademark on that one. We got Oni in the Pantheon, and I kind of asked more Japanese, Chinese, Asian influence, please, in some Titans, and we've got Oni that's going to be coming sometime soon, right? He's in the Pantheon, so we know it's coming. I was asking for a new element in for the 2019 wish list, saying this has got to come this year. We do have Void here. We didn't get the spell that I want. I was really hoping for things like a smoke spell. I was hoping for a better Earth spell. We haven't seen those yet, but I'll remain hopeful on that. So I know there's a few things that I've kind of called, predicted, or hoped for that have come to fruition. I can't remember DGs, but I wouldn't be surprised if I did. Part of me wants to go back and actually see if I can find when did I say that, and how long did it take for them to produce such a currency into the game? Like, what was the time frame? I don't know. Let's see. All right. But yeah, year isn't, oh no, year is not over. There's plenty more to go. Plenty more time to go. And there's plenty of times for some of those 2019 wish list predictions and wish items to come to fruition by all means. It's, all right. Just a little over 1,000 to go. Keep it on Zalan. Well, what's my troop status like? 9 and 12? Brrr. I mean, I'm winning, and that is the deal, but I might have to back off those 23, 24, 25 lands. I might have to take it easy for a minute. Yeah, whatever. Let's hit this. Make it quick. Not my proudest moment right here. Not my proudest. But whatever. That's crunchy. I feel like it's just these lands I don't really. I want better Titan XP. I really don't want to go that small. They're here, but they're not even breaking 300. Here we go, 21. That's pretty good. I'm happier with that. I don't know. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of moving parts to DOT right now, and I'm trying just to figure out exactly what the plan is for the devs. Where are they trying to go? What are they thinking? Believe it or not, you DOT content creators do wonders for the devs and the game itself. Yuki included, of course. The DOT fam is awesome. Devs are lucky to have such good game. We have. Here's the thing: we have a very passionate, connection to DOT, and a big part of it is because I think of how small the DOT community is. It is not as big as many of these other games are. That it's like, yeah, you might piss off a couple people, and there's 2,000 more 14-year-olds that are willing to jump on. DOT is surviving off of a very limited player base, and I think that's where a lot of people's struggles come in. Is I think we all know that. We all know how limited the DOT, player base is, and how that influences the game is, you're going to hear more passionate people that, know that they are making quite a bit more of an impact in the game because they are a big spender and stuff like that. So, and I truly believe that DOT recognizes that, but I think what they need to do is a better job of showing and sharing that, that they recognize the impact, the influence, what they want to do. They do operate in a bit more secrecy than almost any other dev that I have contact with and communication with. There's a couple other games where I either watch the dev live streams or, I mean, like when you were saying that I'm glitching looking to the left, is I was texting a dev from another game, and like I have, it's like there are certain ones where it's, just the transparency, the openness between various developers, it varies. And Natural Motion, I said this early in the stream, like they just kind of keep a little bit closer to the chest. And there's parts where they have a good reason to, but I think there's also parts where they really need to understand, like, show us more scope, give us more of an idea. It's, But I want to see, like, this is where I want to see. I want to see DOT go into a level of gameplay that it hasn't yet. I want to see I don't know if DOT is ever going to be an esports style game, to be honest. I would have loved it. I would have loved if they would have created some version of themselves would allow them to get into an esports style. But the way that they have leagues and leaderboards and things like that structured, it's just not conducive to that kind of gameplay. I hope that maybe they can figure that out. That'd be great. I just concerned that it might be a little too late to try to even pick something that up. I don't know. But it's also one of those games where like there's such different because we also have a game that certainly is pay to win. You also have very different opinions and strategies of how certain things work. You know, some of these other games, that draw crowds is it's not always pay to win. It's cosmetic things that you can pay for that sometimes make it popular because it's straight up either just a time investment or that grind that makes you successful or not. So, Jonathan didn't like my voice. They've blocked me on both Facebook and YouTube for telling them the truth. I mean, I guess how aggressive did you tell it? Because there's been a lot of people that have told the truth. But if you start dropping f bombs at like straight up at the devs, I'd probably block you too, right? That's and again that goes back to people. Players are so damn passionate about it. Like we get really angry, really upset. But I always think about that when it comes to like certain things. Like when you curse someone out, it's not going to get anything done quicker for you. It's how do you get through them constructively. It's not about raising the pitchforks and ragging on it and ripping on them. It's how do we get these messages off constructively. But let's be honest. As a community, guys and girls, we are pretty torn in exactly what we want and what we're looking for. Conquest. There are people that just straight up love conquest, and there are people that just straight up don't. So it's this is a game where you will never appeal to everybody. You're gonna make one move, some will be happy and some will be mad. Fix relic storage. Make skelly buffs affect horde. Give us a gold sink. XP bank. Increase spell storage. Increase army camp storage. Fix titans walking in circles. Fix panthers attacking nothing. Fix units walking off map. Right, yeah, that was all our things that need to be addressed. I mean, if it were me, it's well, thanks for streaming tonight. I'm gonna do one tomorrow night. Sweet. I probably won't be streaming tomorrow night because I fly home tomorrow, and apparently my wife is organizing a garage sale, so I probably have to make sure that I dig out all of my collectibles and make sure they didn't end up in there. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow night. I'll probably be playing, but I'm dreading my travel day tomorrow. West Coast time, I'm leaving early in the morning, and I automatically lose 3 hours going home, which, by the time I get home, it's all going to be mid-afternoon, but it's like an entire day is gone. It just kind of sucks. Anyways, so it's just those are things that all need to be fixed again. And here's the thing: this is just me. I don't think that they're oblivious to it. But look at Zalon's gotten it typed out. If you're spamming it, it gets obnoxious no matter how accurate it is. Not saying that you were, but it's truly believe they are well aware of the fixes that need to be fixed. If they aren't, I mean, I would be extremely shocked by that. Again, I will go back to the fact that I doubt the team has doubled since I've been out there. And I do know that the natural motion team was pretty small a year ago when I was out there. And I doubt that they've doubled their team size, right? So, with that, it's I think they could probably only take on so much. But here again, so here's the challenge. I'm gonna play both sides. If Matt is working on something new, a whole new event, a whole new thing, they better be really mindful of that before they start dropping that, to make sure that there are not fixes that absolutely should have been fixed before a new playstyle. Like I'm okay with an element. I'm okay with a troop. You're investing a buttload of time to make something like Throne Wars that is gonna like fails again. Fixes. I'm okay with new, but at some point in time, you can't just keep doing new, because even me, Mr. Optimistic about it's okay for new stuff to come out, absolutely will turn on you. Give us something new, fix something that needs to be done. Yes, we are so happy it's been fixed. Give us something new again. We're cool. And then fix something again. Keep us going with you. Don't just be like, guys, we know that those things are out there, but here's new, here's new, here's new, here's new. The reason why I'm okay with Void and why I'm okay with the Horde, although I wish the Horde was something else, to be quite honest, because we already had skeletons in the game. I wish they would have done something different. But like, give us a real Egyptian troop. Make it a mummy, at least. Like, why skeletons again? I get it's undead, but like, make them undead mummies. We have skeletons. Make mummies. Not that hard. But anyways, or make the troop like the Horde. You could have made it, the undead pharaohs, right? The skeletons, just I wasn't impressed with that. I'm a little disappointed by that. I won't lie, but I'm okay with it because it's been we have not seen a new element in this game since it launched. Lightning was always there, but anyways, I'm cool with that. The Horde was okay because I knew it was coming. They told us months ago the Horde was coming. But don't dump something new again already. Don't already fix something old, and then everyone will love you and they'll say, wow, this is so great. This has been fixed. Wait, and you're working on something new? This is fantastic. When that new comes out, we're all like, great, this is cool. Oh my gosh, and you're working on another fix? You have to go back and forth. You have to juggle on it. But if the devs do continue to go new, you will also hear me bitch and moan about it too. I promise you that. Jonathan, good night, Extinction. Thanks for hanging out while you did. Jonathan says, yes, I was spamming it, and right after they blocked me, they acknowledged me, so I'm okay with it. Okay, yeah. See, you can't. Spamming's not going to get it done. Yeah. Yes, you can't spam it. Can't yell and scream your point across. Now, if you use all caps here, and there people will notice, right? I touch. there is. Yeah, there's I touch. Preach, Jaeger, preach, all caps. Horde should have been Jackals. Jackals would have been cool too. They're calling Anubis the Jackal, but like I would have been. It would have been awesome if the Horde was pharaohs or mummies. It just kind of would have made more sense. I don't fully understand the direction yet again, because they did not introduce Egyptian gods the way that they have other gods, so I'm a little confused by it. Doesn't mean that I don't like that it's here, but I am a little confused by it. And that's what I got to say about that. Jackals would have been cool though, like Panthers but without riders, just like some undead Horde Jackals. That shit would have been tight. All right, where do we stand? What do we got? 5,400. To be honest, I'm okay without a vague roadmap. But if they were to take time just to release a video and say, guys, this is everything that we want to do this year. Now, the problem with that is everyone's going to weigh in on their opinion and be like, no, don't do this, no, don't do that. So if they give us a roadmap, we have to be able to just be willing to say, okay, I see your direction, I'll let you go there. If they gave us a roadmap, we couldn't sit there and be like, no, I don't like that. I don't like where you're going. You need to not go that way. You need to go this way instead. I wouldn't want to give you a roadmap either, based off of some of the reactions we've seen in the past. But if they could at least give us here's some of the plans we have for 2019, not necessarily true roadmap, but if they say, these are 5 ideas we have for 2019. Number 1, we have a new spell. Number 2, a new troop. We're going to introduce a new element. We're also going to have an all-new, play style. So, just give us some pieces. Give us an idea. I don't need to say, this is when we're going to release this. I don't know what you mean by roadmap, but when I think roadmap is they're giving us this is what we're going to do, followed by this, and we're hoping to release it by then, and this is going to be not that kind of roadmap, but if they could give us 5 things we're working on in 2019, I'd be cool with that. All right, that put me at 55. So where am I at now? I am at Runic Tattoo, and we're getting Okasa next. So let's keep going to Okasa. Akosa? What did I just say? I think it's Akosa. Who the fuck knows how to... Akosa. There you go. The dev diary vid they just released gave us a little bit more. They got a diary vid? God damn it, I'm so disconnected. See, so I might be preaching about something that's already there. I'm really behind on dev videos. Wednesdays, their live stream Wednesday, they couldn't have picked a worse day for me. Or maybe I'll have to watch that tonight. What else did they talk about in this dev diary? As I mentioned, the dev diary, they knew was the first Titan they worked on with animal heads. What about Cerberus, right? But that was just a mask. Ideas and things they're working on a fix and working to generate enhancements and additions. The Horde troop for me is not new, just the old skeletons. First they were spelled, now they're troops. Well, George, the Horde and the skeletons really are 2 different things. They both have, they're aligned a little bit differently. It's only a 2-minute video. Can we watch it live here? Oh, can we? Let me see. Let me see if I can make that happen. Hold up. Okay, let me see if we can make this happen. I'll try. All right, give me a second. We're gonna just transition, and I'm gonna try to do something. I'm gonna close that down, and let's go. Where's my YouTube? All right, let's watch it. So one day I'm going to jump on Discord with Zalon, one of his infamous 4-hour streams. I have to pop in 3rd hour. Pretty vague 2 to 3 minute. Clearly I've missed this, so let's go. Let's search for Dawn of Titans. Let's find them. Where they be, where they be, where they be. 2 minutes and 14 seconds. God's Unbound Dev Diary. When do they have a diary? All right. Now, hold on. Hold up, hold up. Okay. Aight. Let's try this. Let's transition. I think we got it. I don't know if you guys will necessarily be able to hear it for the fact that, you know, my sound is coming through, but you've already watched it maybe. So let me watch it, and let's kind of go through this. Let's do a little dev diary breakdown. Here we go in the 2.5 hour mark. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna eat a quick potato chip. King Josh, yo, what's going on? All right, here we go.
Hi, and welcome to the Dawn of Titans Gods Unbound update from myself, Haig, Matt, and Don. Today
Okay.
we're going to be talking about all things Void. Void itself is all part of the Gods Unbound campaign, and within this whole package we've got new Titans, new troops, new skills, new relics, and new resistances.
Okay.
So the first Egyptian god that we have in Dawn of Titans is Anubis, the god of death. The large majority of Egyptian gods have animal heads.
I like this so far.
Titans at all. We've never done
Okay. All right, hold on. Let me finish. Let's let Dom finish this.
animal heads on human bodies, so this posed a challenge for us. So what are we doing that art team?
All right. So right now, thank you, Zalana. I do appreciate that. So I kind of like this. I like what they did in the video by actually showing some of the art. I'm always a fan of seeing the behind the scenes stuff. I think that's pretty nice. Now, again, for them to be like, we've never done animal heads on human bodies, I guess to a degree, yes, but they do have snow gore, flame hide, so they have animals, they have minotaur, and I guess what's really different from a human body and the animal head versus hooves, I guess I don't see what's the really major stretch there, to be quite honest. I agree with what you guys are saying. What's the really major stretch of what this is? But to the point, yes, it is. It is slightly different from what they've done in the past. But I wouldn't say it's drastic to where it's this whole new aspect. I'm picking up on what you guys are throwing down.
Let's introduce unique animation rigs for each Egyptian god, which you will see in future updates. Anubis is the first Egyptian champion we have in the game. He's going to be giving out free terror spells, boosting the effects of terror spells, boosting his own power, boosting the power of Riz dead units, and boosting the power of a brand new troop.
See, now all I saw on that screen right there was the horde getting demolished.
And what makes it special is it's twice the size of a militia unit. It's faster
Yep.
than all human units.
Faster, yep.
Does 6 times charge damage, meaning it does massive damage on the initial conflict.
They may move
With
quick.
its size, it's easy to swarm and suppress enemy damage. It's really unique. And
Now the question is that 6-time charge calculation gonna be accurate? You know, that would be one question. Is how we've had some issues with troop damage output and things like that in the past.
expand the meta in Dawn of Titans. So alongside Gods
Ooh,
Unbound,
there's Oni.
brand new Titans coming to the Divine Shrine. That's Oni and the Huntress.
Ooh, I like the blindfold. Ooh, she is Japanese too.
With that, we're also making the reward improvements.
How did I miss this video?
Scaling across leagues, the addition of divine gems as rewards for leagues, pre-level
I'm on board with this.
and more
There's still some tweaks I think that need to be made to make that more scalable between
is live.
Legends and Master.
Loads more to come in the future. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the battlefield.
Okay, so I like this video. I appreciate what they actually did there. I'm a fan of what they did. I do like that. I'm gonna just kill that off right now so we don't get anything playing in the background. I like what they did with that video. I like that it's quick, it's to the point. I totally did not. I had no idea that this one was out there. I must have missed it in between the uploads and my schedule. But so they showed us Oni. They showed us the Huntress. Very cool. I like that. But that's. Yeah, I guess something like that would be okay. But at the same point in time, I do think we also need to know more. Don't just tell us like what's literally getting introduced, but tell us some stuff of what you're working on. You know, we're working on, you know, this, you know, like why are you introducing Oni and the Huntress? What's the purpose? What's the relevancy to that? Why now out of all times? Like, why are we getting a mixture of both? I keep wanting to say Greek. Asian and Egyptian. Like, why are both of these crossing paths right now? Uh, are we over flooding the market? Is a concern that I start to have. But I like the way that they approached it. It's something just a little bit different. Huzzah, Anthrax! What's going on? What tweaks do you speak of on the end of the week reward? I'll talk about that in just a minute. But I think as far I like where it went. It was quickest to the point, but it's still not. That's not exactly even the roadmap that I would have expected or I would have wanted. Jonathan, I agree. It is better than nothing, but as far as information that it really could offer, it still falls short. But what am I talking about as far as the tweaks that I speak of is I still think that it's not quite scaled appropriately as far as the number of I can't remember. I can't remember where Masters falls, but where being in Masters and being in Legends, there's still some scales to the rewards that still make wanting to be number one in Masters better than being, I forgot what rank it is, but in, in Legends. That I think Legends, I think you've really got to find a place where being these tiered rewards, and again, to be honest, in a nutshell, I think leagues are just a mess as it is. I think leagues need to be scrapped and redesigned. So I don't know what I would suggest absolutely is the perfect fix. I don't know if that exists with the current league structure. So that's where I would leave that is leagues need to be revised, and I'm talking a major overhaul, and that's a whole nother conversation for a whole different time. Anubis artwork is great, but can it stand against summoners? Yet again, they've opened up definitely a can of worms with summoners, X skills, and all that stuff. That it's the scales are so heavily tipped. I don't know if the Horde really is the solution to that. Let's be honest. I don't think that they are going to be the ones that stand up against, the Zeuses of the game. I enjoy seeing a new troop. I was kind of hoping that if we go in the direction of the whole Egyptian gods, that it would have. I'm not impressed that they used skeletons when skeletons do already exist. I understand they are two different groups. They operate differently, which is why Skelly buffs don't buff the Horde and Horde buffs won't buff Skellies, directly. It's other than void damage, because they'll both do void damage, but they're not the same troop, which is also, I think, a mistake by making them void. I think the Horde needs to be a different troop, and I always saw Skellies. Skellies were dead militia, basically, and that was why they did physical damage. I think they're blurring some lines. I think they're forgetting some of their grassroots of where some of these things originated. I don't know. Like I said, but sometimes I feel like I'm just blowing hot air anyways. I understand the devs do watch some videos, but I really feel that like a good sit down with the community would be able to give us an opportunity to say, devs, let's go back to the grassroots of like what made DOT. How dare you not do anything, skeletons? Get your ass to work. But I feel like there's just some grassroots things that have kind of been forgotten a little bit. Legend League is filling up right now. Absolutely. Divine Gems are finally here, so of course people are going to be pushing. Making people move up. Crazy is all it took. Server 3 and Legends will exist by the end of June. Zalon prediction. I don't know if we'll get to a server. If we got to a server 3, I don't think it'll be active server 3. I don't think it's going to be. I don't think server 2 will ever be like server 1, and I don't think a server 3 would ever be like server 2. Jaeger prediction on that one. Could we see a server 3? Yeah, but I think it's going to be a very mild Legends League, which would be sad because then it's it's an easy milk of the DGs, not really a work for it. My opinion. I wouldn't mind auto rating, but this map does better by throwing these guys this way. Why did I really don't want him. I want him over here. So, yeah. I mean, kind of just spinning our gears on all this stuff. We all know what needs to be done. I feel pretty confident the devs know what needs to be done. It's a matter of how well have they prioritized it over pure revenue of new. All right. That's a 2-star down. We got some more. Where are we at? I'm just going to check my milestone progress. 57. We're getting close. That is my opinion. Zlon predictions are usually pretty accurate. So I don't question a Zlon prediction at all. Sometimes it's a matter of what might be that subtle variation to it. Yes, we'll probably get a third server because of the DGs. But is it going to be a third server that's really worthwhile? I don't know. And that's the big thing. DOT is falling a little bit further and further into some farming opportunities, and I've never been a fan of farming since day one of playing this game. You know, the good old ragging on people. Wow, this is a war game. It's not Farmville, but it's getting easier and easier to just farm through things, and that's not, I don't think that's healthy. Healthy for the game, I mean. Ah, dude, see, I was talking Scorpion King earlier. It would have been absolutely badass if, you know, the Horde were a bunch of small Anubis-style troops. You know, those Jackals. Boom, you got my vote on that, 100%. Been awesome. It's a real gamer conversation from DOT Gamers. It's a sit-down that must be had. Harsh or not, I enjoy the conversation and the implementation thereof. Ooh, official predictions. Zlon will stream tomorrow night around 8 to 9, depending on his work. Prediction. That stream will last approximately 3 hours. Prediction. Hour 2 will be pure shenanigans, and Hour 3 will be absolutely wildin'. Tag Dog hates farmers. Second server has been pathetic for over a year, so 2 healthy legend servers is good. It is, absolutely. I'm on server 1 now for the event, but we've got a team that was on server 2 for the first half of this week. And, I mean, I wouldn't say it's robust, but it's a healthier second server than it has been for a long time. It's, you know, the DGs have helped. I think what is also sometimes, you know, you gotta hope that the introduction of these DGs don't make, I'm just gonna hit whatever and I really don't care, that the introduction of these divine gems don't make the altars get more pathetic. But that's something I never understood. I never understood that sometimes why certain prizes are just so stingy to get in this game. I'm still hoping for the day that Theaters of War brings back 4-star Titan drops. That was the best. That event was the best ever because of 4-star Titan drops. Every time. I think I spent more gems during that event than I ever have during DOT because of the opportunity to get 4-star Titans. That was probably the fastest I ever burned through gems. Theaters of War 4-star battle drops. 4-star Titan drops available. Truth. Only person who thinks altars have been nerfed. What do you mean, dog? Like you feel like the drops aren't as good coming from them, like the Titans? Brr, brr, we got it. We got it. We got that 6,000. That was my minimum goal for today. Akosa. Do you show? No, you won't. Let's collect this Akosa and see what we got. But I think I have to make some room. So let's do. What can I? You know what? I can just do this. Get crown. There we go. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Let's do that. Anthrax, digging the purple layout. Thanks, dude. And coincidentally, I happen to be wearing my purple Jaeger shirt today, which wasn't meant, but something a little different. I still like my black and white stuff, but I'm curious. Can you I'm gonna blow this up. I haven't seen can you actually see? Because I've got the most recent subs down there. And I guess you can kind of tell that's a little purple and blue to the marks that are on there. It's all right. Tried to actually simplify it, make some more, just make it a little cleaner for other things. I liked my bar across the top, but I understand it blocks some stuff, and I pulled a few things down that just weren't working all that well. This is not quite perfect. It's not where I want it to be, but I got to keep working on it a little bit. But thanks. I always nerf events, guys. Pains me to say, but they bringing out new events. Figure they have spoiled us, and nerf things they nerfed was they nerfed. What? And nerf things they nerfed was they nerfed. What? Battle drops and the nerf theater is so sad. Yep. Purple Rain. You used to do 500 DG pulls. You would normally get 2 to 5 stars per 5,000 gems. Now sometimes you'll get 8 to 10k and only get 1 5-star. Listen, I've only ever gotten 2 5-stars, period, in all the 500 DGs I've ever done. But, that's. I got a ready castle. Still got to get my daily in. All right, let's get. Where you at? Gotcha. And you can sit there for a while. I think I got some other Titans. Boom, boom. Okay, I'm already out of space again. All right, let's take a look. Let's see. Titans. Of course, you got to be an A, so I got to go all the way to the beginning. I know I could sort by champions, by the stars, blah, 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 blah. There we go. Let's see what you all about. Ooh, I like your weapon, kind of. No, that's kind of cheesy looking. I like the little glow in the center, but your weapon, the rest of your weapon is pretty weak, let's be honest. All right, what are you? You are a chick. You have tits. You also have that purple glow. I like the purple glow. This is something unique and different. What's that little symbol back there? Looks like it's a little bit of some kind of like a Sanskrit type symbol there. Be interesting to Google that and see if there's some meaning behind it. Definitely look mummy-ish. Look at those legs. You got some wraps going on. Some really nasty big toes. I think you might have. It definitely looks like it needs to be cut off and amputated. It looks a little gangrene to me. All right. I always like this angle. I dig how this... eye touch. Yes, I only have 2 5-star weapons in 3 years. DG pull, DG pull, DG pull. Do it now. Don't do it now? Okay, I'll do it now. I don't know. She's okay. Nothing too fancy. What are the skills? What does she come with? Titan resist against lightning, Titan armor piercing, Titan health, and more Titan armor piercing. All right, is Akosa a... Oops. Is she a Pantheon Titan? No flag, no banner, so no new hopes there. Which 5 stars do I have? Do I have them leveled? I have the champion one. Let's go over to relics. And I have the ranger one. Neither of which are really leveled. Earthshaker is a level 1. Stormbringer is a level 2. The end. I honestly don't put a lot into it. God, it costs so much to try to level them up. Blah, blah, blah. I give you a few excuses. You guys would tell me that I still have to do it. But, no, man. Still alive. Went for a walk. Yeah, I just hit my 6,000 soul marker, so it's what I was going for. But, yeah, so that's what I got. I mean, they're equipped. Who's got them? I don't even know who this is on. Siegfried still has this, and I'm not even using Siegfried for anything. Stormbringer, I think I've got this on Erdred. Yep, I do. Again, not really helping there. But yeah. I'm not getting a whole lot of use out of them, to be honest. Let's go ahead and do a DG pool. Why not? We're almost at 3 hours. The hell. 500. Let's do it. Ah, 4-star Frozen Rune. I've already got that. Don't I? Let's see. At least it was a 4-star. Let me just put it that way. I'm at least happy it was a 4-star. Fire Cloak. Pretty positive I already have it. I already have 2 others, so it's all good. But at least it was a 4-star. 5-star level 7 already nice, and I've been forging the crap out of it lately. I probably should. I really should spend one of the, whatever it's called, conquest events, hammering out one of those. The big thing is I don't really play with champions as of late, so I haven't really put a lot of effort into that ever since champions haven't been the great thing to play with. And as far as a ranger goes, I mean, Zeus doesn't really need it, right? Let's just be honest. Zeus doesn't need it. Plus, I've also, just going to put it out there, I'm going to come up with a few more excuses on this. I've been doing a lot of troop upgrade lately, trying to just keep that stuff going, keep it busy. So with it, I haven't really been always keeping a lot of spare food to just be like, hey, let me go ahead and spend 400,000 on upgrading my 5-star. It's every time I get enough, I'm always kind of saving up to just dump into that next troop upgrade. Which, do I have one going now? I think I've actually got to start one. Oh, no. I do have my horde going. I did decide to go ahead and push my horde up to 17. So I want to get all these guys up to 21. So I've just been working on getting myself to that much food, upgrading that much food, upgrading. So it hasn't been, Zeus doesn't need it as the ranger, and the champions, they're not the viable attack titan right now. But not ever since they walk around in circles. Yeah, that's a big point to it. Am I playing with Hades tonight? I am, but I'm only using him because he's the boost. So leveling up a champion relic to put on him when all I do is stick him on a land for something, or sometimes not even that, I'm not worried about getting it upgraded. Let's just put it that way. Plus the fact that they already have 3 slots unlocked, it doesn't always trigger on me. A lot of relics, I sometimes just stop the moment I get 3 skills unlocked. I'm kind of like, oh, okay. So, you know, sometimes just some of that. So let's see, what else we got? Where are we at? What are some of the next rewards? Do I want to keep grinding? We're right at the 3-hour mark. We hit 6,000 souls. What time is it even? 19. Nice. What time is my flight in the morning? Guys, I actually got to check on this. I'm gonna see. Is it best for me to, you know, the 3-hour mark, doing okay here? I mean, how we doing? I was playing with Calvi the whole event. Could have used Hades. I'm kind of bummed, but got him to 56. I'll switch to Hades after the stream. Yeah, right? Yeah, Hades. I mean, I was using Almoran, right? He was doing okay. Hades is getting the job done too. Using the Panthers, kind of helping to move a little quicker. Yeah, already requested. Please. Flight upgrade gods. Be good to me for tomorrow's flight. We'll see how it goes. Where's the... Oh, you're not going to show me the actual upgrade list. You suck. Alright, anyways. Yeah, I've been using Ulmaran. Hades, you know, can get it done. But I think... I wonder how many people actually might have missed... You know, because in the picture they show... You know... Ulmaran... I wonder if... Like, I totally looked past the fact that it says Hades can be used. But... Neither of those. I started out with Ulmaran. I switched to Hades. And they're both effectively getting it done either way. Not too bad. Let's take a look at how the team overall is doing. Up 130. Events are us is right up there. Never seen this Team 3. That name does not ring a bell here for me whatsoever. But doing okay. Don't have I touch. You don't have an Almaran. That's all right. I don't. He's all right. He's got. I mean, he's a good Titan. He's actually a solid Titan. But sometimes when you got certain ones, you're not necessarily in desperate need for the other. This is what we're gonna do, guys. I'm gonna go through the last of these portal stones on stream. Oh, someone came by and scooped up my VP land. Or did I deplete it? Thought I had to. So yeah, we are going to burn through the rest of these. I need to hit someone. I need to hit a castle. I need to just find... I'm going to do this really quick. I'm going to just find Joe Schmo Nobody out here. It's an event, so I'm not going to be one of those dicks that's going to be like, yeah, because then you're going to see everyone cry about it. Hurt Garrison during an event. So let me find one of these little nobody castles out here. You know, the floaters. Oh, it looks like people probably already used them for that whole... That's all I want to do, just find that. Here we go, what's this? Nobody Castle. Yep, that works. Let's just get my daily in, get those gems, knock it out. What the hell, let's go ahead and bring in a Kosa. Oh, no, I'm using... yeah, it gives a 1.1. What the hell, let's just do it. Let's do this. Let's just have some fun. Why not? 1. And what else can we bring in with you? Let's bring in just a bunch of archers because I got more of those than I need, and I hope they die anyways. And bring some fear. And bring some lightning just in case I get into trouble. I got no reinforcements. I don't think I really have a relic to go on here. So bada bing, bada boom. Let's do it. It looks lonely. I'm gonna hang on to it for now. I gotta make sure. I mean, if you take it, I can't stop you. Chances are I'm not gonna waste my time getting it back. However, gotta make sure I gotta pull in at least a little bit VP so we make sure we don't get demoted. How does she look on the battlefield? I kind of dig her white hair. Look at the horde just charging along back here. God damn it, tower. Look at how they are moving fast. Those are fast little fuckers down there. Akosa is not my favorite Titan design. Let's just put it that way. Alright, I got that done. Alright. At least I know I got that part done. And let's go back to Zimmeraids. Zalon brings me to the team. The team leads me to some more natural lands for me to get. Here we go. However, I am not going to stop you from taking it, Attack Dog. However, I am also not going to change the defenses on that land. Who am I attacking with? Hades. Let's go ahead and pull those. Yeah, I'm going to bring in a bunch of these dudes. In fact, I'm not even going to bring in what you buff. I'm going to bring in some other stuff because I need a few troops to die off. I really don't need any spells, so no big deal. There we go. I know, Attack Dog. I get the best battle drops. 1-star XP. Although I have, at least during this time, during all of the Conquest event, I did not get a single 4-star battle drop. I was, honestly, just irritated by that. More than anything. But at least I did get a 4-star battle drop. I got a 4-star Goliath belt. I was hoping it would actually be void resistance, but it was not. It was lightning resist. I did not have that, so it was helpful, but I would have been so excited if I had already gotten a 4-star void resist relic. That would have been pretty sweet. Level 30 Minotaur. I'm not ready to risk that kind of stuff, you know. Level 15, that's okay. But I'm bringing in hodgepodge stuff right now. Well, something like that. I'm excited to actually get home. I do want to try to do a stream this weekend. I finally swapped out. Some of you may know I had some really shitty internet at home. Let me tell you a story. So I had internet at home, right? And I had my own equipment from before I moved. It's my own modem, my own wireless router, 2 separate pieces. And one day, my internet provider comes knocking on my door. This was a couple days before I went on vacation, which was already like a week, 2 weeks ago now, or whatever. He was knocking on the door. He says, "Man, we're getting some really weird signals. You know, it's I think you might have a bad connection or blah blah blah, something like that." He's like, "Do you mind if I take a look?" I was like, "Yeah, no problem. Go for it. Come on in. Let's see, see what you got. Let's figure this out." Long story short, he ends up finding out that the wireless Wi-Fi modem that I was using was just tripping balls, to be quite honest. He showed me his little gadget machine that was measuring that it was spiking so bad. And it was actually causing the rest of my neighborhood to experience issues with their Wi-Fi internet, not Wi-Fi, but their internet, because it was literally like backing up and bogging down. I don't even know how this is possible, but apparently it was impacting the entire neighborhood internet that and everyone that worked through my box. And I was like, damn. He's like, yeah, I can't have you have this thing plugged in anymore. He's like, you're causing issues not only for yourself, but everybody else is experiencing issues with the internet. I said, that's cool. So I switched internet providers, and I got new equipment, and I finally decided, I pulled the trigger, and I bumped up to the gig. So I'm hoping that when I haven't done a stream from home yet since I've gotten the gig. I'm hoping that I can maybe try a stream this week and just see how smooth my signal is, because many of you may know that watch my streams, especially when I'm streaming from home. You know, I constantly experiencing these ups and downs, and apparently that was because of my Wi-Fi router that I had. I'm hoping that maybe this is fixed, and it should be buttery smooth, the fact that I'm running on a gig, and I am getting better upload speeds than I am download speeds wirelessly. I do still need to set it up because my Xbox is connected, hardlined in to the my router. I won't have my laptop hardline, so I see to plug it in when I leave town. Yeah, that would. So it's just connected. I mean, the equipment was kind of old, to be quite honest. Apparently, just I don't know how it did it, but it was doing it, slowing everyone in my neighborhood down. So hopefully, next time I do a stream from home, it will be buttery smooth. Oh. Don't let them put those 5G towers around your neighborhood. Faster internet isn't worth cancer. I can't use my crap anymore. Bye, Felicia. Later, folks. Time for sleep. See ya, Ian. You know, yeah, I don't know anything about the 5G towers. I saw something on the news about that, but you know, I know the other big uproar is like AT&T sticking 5G on your cell phone, even though it's not really 5G. It's that 5GE is actually just, you know, a minor tweak to their 4G LTE. You know, so if you ever see that 5G signal on your phone, especially again if you have AT&T, but they're expecting you to follow suit, they it's not really 5G. Goddamn liars. But as far as the 5G towers go, yeah, I don't know. What causes cancer about them? I guess that, you know. Listen, the water I'm drinking right now, let's be honest, the water I'm drinking right now probably causes cancer. Sunlight, everything causes cancer. Where am I at? 64? Oh, okay. 3 more attacks, and I'm going to call it a night. A 9 Portal Stones. Now, the question is whether or not I go lay in bed and actually play for a little longer, but I think I'll be wrapping up the live stream for sure. A little over 3 hours in. It's not bad time. Had a lot of you guys here sticking with me for a while. I still did this. I still wish that one day we will get a Heimdall Paladin Norse god. I'm still really hoping that that comes one day. It was really crunchy. I know I've been munching them on all stream. When I eat it, it's probably obnoxious as hell because it is a crunchy. I mean, it's the kettle, right? It's the Jimmy chips. Crunchy as hell. Now let's target the food here. Let's do that. Something like that. Get him. Get those fuckers. All right, one more attack. Let's see what we can get. Let's get a sweet battle drop. How about a nice 4-star battle drop? Wouldn't that be a great way to just end it? Alright, so those 5G being dangerous, bro. Look into it. I'll check it out. I got kids. I gotta do those kind of grown-up things now. Boom. I just realized how much Hades looks like a chimney. No sweet battle drops, but I got 77 souls. My portal stones are depleted for now. We good. We good. Where does that put me at? 66.89. Next reward, what will we be going for? The daggers. Sacrifice, another void token. It's so sad that, I mean, look at it. It looks like I'm more than halfway done with this event, but I still have so many more souls to go. 6,000 souls. 4 bars, progress bars complete. I still have 16,000 souls to go. And I've got 3 progress bars. Like, that's a... Whew, man. So close, it looks like. It's so far. But we'll call it there is. That's going to be it. Probably going to put in some more grinding tonight. But I think I'm going to go ahead and just call it a wrap for a live stream. Yeah, it started when it was light, and it's completely dark around me now. We've gone pretty far. I'll just do another recap on this. Let me give my numbers out one more time for the end, just for the hell of it. Right, we've got 6 void tokens, 150 portal stones, 1 bonus, 1 relic token, 2 epic tokens. We got a pretty decent amount of gems. What was that? It was like 4,300 gems. We got 400 DGs. We got 4 4-star relics, 2 4-star titans, 2 3-star titans, a 2-star titan. Which is nice that the 3-star titan is a pre-leveled void titan. All in all, I gave this event a 96,200 gem value. And if you refresh your portal stones using absolutely none of the free ones you get whatsoever and not doing any type of boost with this whatsoever, relic boost, but using a 1.4 boost with Almoran or Hades, it's going to take you, what is that, 1,572 raids, 4,716 portal stones, or otherwise cost you 28,296 gems. So you're in the positive if you finish this one, even if you gemmed all your portal stones in order to get completed. Just a matter of course, the time, which we've got a pretty fair amount, 4 days, 4 hours still left to this one here, as long as that timer is accurate, right? But we got it going. So let's see. I'm not one of those people crunch along doing the same. Makes me feel like I'm in the room with you. Nice, nice, nice. Nomad, still need to do a joint stream. One day, dude. One day. Thank you, iTouch, for the sweet stream. And Attack Dog, ciao. I might still be popping my bubbles for a little bit, so by all means do it. And Nomad, what we really gotta do is we gotta get in on some uh, Shadowgun Legends action. I've kind of been itching to play that game, and I popped in the other day. It's been a little while. I really want to run some more Shadowgun Legends. So if you're ever playing that, dude, hit me up on Discord and let me know if you're jumping in. I'll try to jump in too. Uh, it's been a while since I did any of the capture the flags, the arenas and stuff like that. Um, I kind of want to get. I really love that for the first person shooter. Like I said, although I'm pretty hooked on my brand new battle royale game, I'm just waiting for the beta to open back up again, or for them to actually drop the game live. I can't wait for it to actually hit the marketplaces. So that's that. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Maybe I'll catch you again this weekend, some point in time. Don't know exactly when. It is a holiday weekend, but we'll see what's going on and what's on my schedule. If I do it, don't be surprised if I'm drinking through it, because it's a holiday weekend, right? Memorial Day all the way. So cheers on that one. Catch you guys later. Once again, this was my Anubis live stream. Make sure you guys hook up. Of course, you're watching me maybe on either YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, or Mob Crush. If you use any of those, watch me. Hit me up on Discord. Streamlabs for Sport, Twitter, Instagram. I'm Jaeger. I'm out. Peace.